Good evening. Hi, guys. It is your Wednesday night welcome wagon to the Coleman Collective. Hello, hello, hello. It is nice to be with you guys. I am Sarah, the traveling button, if you didn't know.
It's true. It's true.
I'm just being a little silly. And this is my hubby, Junk Drunk Mantiques. And together we have the Coleman Collective Vintage and Antique Sale twice a week here on the Tube. It is Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we are here for our weekly rock and roll sale. It is great to be with you guys. I already see a bunch of familiar, wonderful people in the chat. Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. So remember what happened Sunday night with the whole got shut down from the pew pews and all of that. We're not even going to say the word.
No.
Yeah, because that's no fun. But I just wanted to thank everybody again for making it over to David's channel to help us finish up our sale and our recap. Much appreciated, guys. You all rock. Welcome in, friends. Hello, hello. So for those of you that remember what went on Wednesday night,
Sunday night.
Away that our buddy and mod and friend Phil Imp had purchased for everybody. And it was these little guys, these little shaker friends. And we are going to give these away in an hour. Okay. So remind us in 1 hour, we are going to give away Phil's, and this is purchased and sponsored by Phil because it was her birthday. So if you didn't get a chance to wish Phil a happy birthday on Cinco de Mayo, as well as Amy Wildflower, that day was their birthdays, and we're going to give away those awesome, cutie, kitschy, anthropomorphic mater heads for Phil's birthday. So thank you, Phil. That was again so sweet. And guys, remind me, we are going to do it in an hour. Okay. So hello, hello. It's okay, Trina. No worries. We finished up over there. No big deal. But yes, we are glad to be back with you guys. My channel's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. It was literally just YouTube having a freak out and shut me down. So
yes. And I will say, if that ever happens in the future, something like that, and we could always accidentally hit end stream too, or a computer issue. So if that ever does happen, that'll be our backup, is going right over to Junk Drunk Mantiques on YouTube.
Indeed.
And yeah, because like tonight I have little miniature sword letter openers. I don't know.
I know. I'm like, uh-oh. It should be interesting. So we'll see how oh, here I go coughing again. We'll see how those go. And let's see what else. Oh, I have an announcement. I wasn't really sure how to go about it because it's not exactly mine to tell. But at the same time, we all knew this person. And this information was passed to me by Karen Chase, who we all know and love from our chat, and she's a seller here on the tube as well. And it came to her attention this last week by someone that lived in the same area. So apparently, we have lost Zoe Small. She passed away. We believe it was April 12th, which is our anniversary. Bless her heart. She passed away April 12th. We do not know the details. We don't really have a way to reach out to anybody. We don't know what happened. But I know that a lot of you guys interacted with her here in the chat, and she was always such a kind and sweet presence, a great bidder, great customer, good person. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I wasn't sure if we should post it in the Facebook group. That felt kind of impersonal. So anyway, I just wanted to tell all of you. And I asked Karen, I was like, I don't really know what to do, but I feel like we wanted you guys in the chat to know that she had passed. So, okay. Karen said she had been very ill for a while. See, we had no idea. Had no idea. So, say a prayer, send healing, whatever you do to her family. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not good with these kind of things, but I just wanted to let everybody know. Yes, very sad. we were very saddened to hear that because she was a lovely human. So
yeah, one of those names we always saw in
yep,
the chat, and yeah, just loved her to pieces. She was
yeah.
always there, and
Yeah. Yeah, super sweet,
yeah,
super sweet. So, rest in peace, So Small. We loved ya, and, if you guys know, the family or you knew Zoe in another way, maybe reach out to somebody on Facebook. I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. We don't know. B, apparently, Karen said she had been sick for a long time, I guess. So yeah, I hate to hear it, but, just wanted to share with you guys. All right. So we're going to move on from that. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. We've all made it to another Wednesday in the first week of May. Oh my gosh. So this weekend begins all of our community garage sales here. So that is something that's pretty exciting. And the Flying Horse one, for any of you guys that are locals, Flying Horse Community Garage Sale is this weekend. So very excited about that. We have a couple of estate sales that we are going to tomorrow. So wish us luck on those. One, though, it's a privately listed sale. And in the description of the sale, it says, bring your own sold stickers to mark items as you go. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been to enough estate sales. That is a horrible plan. That is not going to go well.
but no, I just want to go just to watch to see it all fall apart.
No, me too. There's not really a ton of stuff that I want. I just kind of want to go see how it's like set up and everything. But I'm like, if you put a sold sticker on something at an estate sale, the ones we normally go to, that doesn't really mean a whole lot unless the estate sale company puts the sold sticker on it. If you just put a sold sticker on it, nobody's going to respect that. So
Well, and
I'm not sure how that's going to go.
no, and they're private. They're doing it themselves, so it's not really a company. So they probably haven't thought out all the things that are going to happen that day. So might
Yeah.
be tricky.
Might be interesting, but that's where we're going in the morning. So we'll let you know on that.
We'll see.
And anybody looking for anything in particular, we are in that place where we're always just looking for different finds. Of course, we love books, ephemera, all that good stuff. But let us know if there's anything in particular that you're looking for, and we'll look for you.
Yeah.
So again, happy Wednesday, guys. Thank you for being here in the chat with us, supporting small business on Wednesday night. If everybody would throw a thumbs up on the broadcast, that definitely helps. We are trying to get to 100 thumbs up on every broadcast. So 60 peeps in the house. Let's have 60 thumbs up. It's free. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. That is also free.
Yeah.
Let's go up here, see how we win.
I will say this last Sunday night, of course, we were suddenly halted by YouTube, and the content isn't coming back. So, but I wanted to tell you guys thank you, because Sunday night we went above 100 thumbs up fast.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much. It really does help.
It really, really does. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get there. I love it. So tonight, just another little announcement. Our girl Lisa, that we love and adore, Lisa with the wrench, Lisa Viscami, she is just getting home from the hospital, like in the last 30 minutes. And she went in not feeling well. I'll let her tell you about what's going on. But send love and healing vibes to our Lisa girl, because she has had a doozy couple months in pain, stomach issues and stuff like that. So send Lisa some love. Victoria is going to be our rock and bit ender tonight. Thank you so much, Victoria Emery. You rock, girly. We appreciate you. Amy Wildflower is going to be backing her up in the chat. And then Holly will be here later. And I hope Lisa is just at home resting. So hi, Perla, first in the chat, sweetheart. Good to see you tonight. Thank you for being here with us. Love a purple heart. And then let's see here. Victoria says, new buyers. Thank you so much for putting all of that in, Victoria. What we do need from you tonight, if you think you want to purchase something in the auction, we are going to do about half quick claims tonight, half auctions. So we need from you your real name, what your YouTube username is, and then your PayPal email and your shipping address. We need that sent to Ttbsarahc, that's Sarah with an H, gmail.com. And of course, shipping is additional. And if you don't have PayPal, don't sweat it. You can pay with any card through PayPal. I just get paid through PayPal and send you the link. So that's how that works. If you are new to this, welcome. We are thrilled to have you. We have a chat full of really wonderful, friendly people. We've all kind of become like a little family. We tend to try to kind of know what's going on with each other. And thank you for those of you that always do make this feel like family. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yes, if you would please email us within 24 hours of the sale ending. We always invoice on Mondays. Monday is invoice day. So anything that you purchase tonight, you don't have to actually pay for until we invoice on Monday. You've got 24 hours to pay. So technically you don't have to pay till Tuesday. And that will combine with our Sunday night sale that we are having this Sunday evening. So thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Also, we don't do any just in case bids. If you are used to just in case, no just in case over here. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. We don't do it. And again, emails to send your info is ttbsarahc@gmail.com. Thank you, Wildflower, for dropping the merch link and our Facebook group and and knickknacks. Thank you for dropping all of those links in the chat. Appreciate you. They are at the top. And then, of course, please subscribe to Junk Drunk Mantiques as well as myself. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thanks, Wildflower. Thanks, Victoria, for holding all that down. Hi, Brian. Welcome in, love. There is V in the house with us. Thank you. Hey, Sharon. Great to see you. Thanks for the info today. I have passed it on to Mr. Coleman, who is selling that item. So thank you. Thank you. Karen Chase. Hello, my love. Great to see you. We got Laura from Circle 7 Farms up in here. Hey, girly. How are you? Regina Rainey. I loved your post in the group this last week.
Yes.
It made me smile, and Mark was such a wonderful man and so talented. So thank you, Regina, for sharing your heart with us. It was very sweet. No worries, Trina. Now we know if something happens in the future, we're headed over to David's channel. So, hey, thank goodness we have a backup, right?
Yeah, the backup. Yeah. I like being a backup.
There's our Lisa girl, little Miss Hospital survivor herself. Lisa, love you, girl. Thinking of you, and I hope you get feeling better soon.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, RV. Okay, so in the Facebook group, RV Wordsmith put in a really beautiful Tiffany-style swag lamp with slag glass, really beautiful tulip design, and pink. And I looked all over and tried to find it. I couldn't find anything. But then I zoomed in on an image search on like the hardware that holds all the glass together. And lo and behold, I found it in desk form in green. And it is made by the name Coleman. So it's a Coleman design.
How funny.
Yeah.
Did you put that in the Facebook group or did you just find that?
No, I put it in the Facebook group and shared it. I don't know if that's the name, but yeah, Coleman was attached to it. So
got it. Okay. Well, very cool. That's so good to know.
Yeah.
So Wordsmith, it's a Coleman lantern. Technically.
Coleman lamp.
Hi, Karen. How you doing, Prairie Stone? Good to see you, sweetie. Thanks for being here with us. There's my girl, Phil, and she is going to remind us about the giveaway. So thank you, Phil. I need those reminders. Yes. Perfect. Awesome. Hi, Bree. How's it going, honey? Good to see you. There's Laza. Hello, friends. So update on the doll situation with my girl, Bree. Bree, I'm just going to let everybody know what we're doing. So Uncle sent off 29 boxes of dolls. Have you gotten them yet? Or are they coming in waves? Let us know.
You say 29 boxes?
29 boxes of dolls he mailed off to her. So yeah, we're gonna go through them when she gets them. I'm so excited. It's fun.
And if you need, I can take those boxes off your hands. So
that's true. Yes.
Take them.
Always up for boxes. Laza, I don't know if I said hi to you, but hello again. If I did not, welcome, girl. It's great to see ya. All right, scrolling down. There's B. Hello, love. Hey, B. And Sharon Spencer. Hello, great to see you. There's Adam and Brad. Hi, friends. How you been? It's good to see you in the house. Good to see your faces. And there's our sweet Arvoo. Hopefully you are on the road to recovery too, Miss Suzanne, who has been under the weather, not feeling so hot. Trippy's here. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Hope you're having a good week. Lisa Day, same to you. Hello, howdy back. Gail and Steve, what's good? Hello, the Gad family. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here. There's Myth. Myth says, love old Bibles. You know, I actually come across those all the time. You wouldn't believe how many get left behind. So, Myth, let me know what era, and I can certainly find you that for sure. Probably find that tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, cover me. Welcome. Says hi from Indiana. Well, hi to you. We're happy you're here. Welcome to the chat. If you are new, extra special welcome. Feel free to hop in and chat with everybody. Like I said, friendly crew. We never met a stranger. Come on in. So, hi, hello. Good to see you. Sweet Karen Lord is here. Hello, hello. All right. And Laura said, looking for a Japanese sword style letter opener, if you would keep an eye out, like a samurai type, Laura.
Okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. When I was looking things up, I saw some of those, so I'll look.
Hi, Kevin. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. Hello, hello. All right, scrolling down, friends. Bear with me. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see? Okay, speaking of our Facebook group, did you guys see what Lamar posted? Oh, for the love. Okay, so there was like a jillion pieces of Holt Howard, mainly pixie wear, but some of like the rare cat pieces, some rare weird little pieces I had never even seen before. And it was all in Alabama, really close to him for $2,000. So if any heavy hitter Holt Howard collectors are out there looking for pixie wear or looking for a huge collection, I mean, literally, you could probably pay $2 for what this person was offering. Some of it did have repairs, so you would want to look it over, of course. But you could probably flip what they were asking $2,000 for probably close to 10. I mean, it's a great lot was. So again, they're not shipping. So I'm like, oh, that's so tempting.
Long drive.
We were all like, Lamar, do something.
Yeah. I just can't get out to Alabama. That's too far.
Yeah, Wildflower. Sorry, Alabama is too far. Oh, okay. Bree said should be here Friday, and dolls and doll clothes too. Oh my gosh, so much fun! I'm so excited. That's awesome. Let's see. Scrolling down. Bear with me, friends. Hi, Catherine Ellis. It's great to see you in the house as well. Thank you for being here, love. Hello, hello. Okay, so I know, me too, Brad. That was like quite the collection, wasn't it? I know, same, Adam. I was like, well, what can I sell? I can I can sell a collection to get all that, but yeah. So fun times. If you have not joined our Facebook group, the link's in the description of the video. Check it out. We're always chatting and posting, and some weeks I'm busier than others and don't get in there, but this has been a busy little week with everything going on. So with that being said, guys, you know the rundown, you know how this works. If you have questions about the auctions or the quick claims, just ask. But yeah, we're going to get going, and we have a lot to get through tonight. Like I said, about half quick claims, half auctions. We're going to do it up well. And Phil says, Bree, put me down for any celluloid flapper dolls or cubies. There's a little bit of everything, Phil. I am so excited to see what all is there. Absolutely. I will be on the lookout for those things for you. You got it. So, okay. What am I forgetting, David? We ship from Colorado. It's a week. Invoicing's Monday. That's pretty much it. And we have a giveaway happening in about 40 minutes. All right. So let's go ahead and get rolling on the quick claims and auctions. Good. Welcome in, you guys. Again, we are at 70 people. If you would throw those thumbs up on the broadcast, every little bit helps. Oh, it's pending now, Victoria. Yeah, somebody on that, because that was too good a deal not to. Yeah. If I had an extra $1,000 laying around, I'd have jumped on it.
Right.
Yeah.
In a couple of days to drive and get right home back.
Right. We'd had to drive to Alabama, but yeah.
Alabama. All right. So, okay. Well, I'm going to start with a quick claim. So we'll do the quick claim. I'm going to show you the items, and then I'll tell you the letter to put in and the price. So I have two little fellas here. I've enjoyed this My Place brass little. It's like a paperweight key. It says My Place. I think it's just a nice little guy to just set on a desk. And he measures about 3.5 inches. I cleaned him up. Had some pretty gnarly green residue in there, so I cleaned them up. So the patina will come right on back, but you can even see some of the patina popping in. And then this little guy I thought was really cool. Grabbed him at an estate sale with some other pieces, and he's a little one. And I'll show you how he's framed. So you've got the little piece of wood where you have the sand art that is displayed on it, and then framed in that little wooden frame, about 4.5 by 3.5. And just easy to frame or easy to hang. You've got the little hanger right there. And I don't know anything really about this one. It's just one of the awesome
I think they're the little,
warriors.
I want to say like a wind dancer.
Yeah,
Like,
there's different ones. Like they all have different things, and it's really hard to really find the exact ones unless they're named on the back. But yeah, he's kind of like a warrior god, or he could be a spirit that helps with growing stuff in the garden, that type of stuff. It just depends on which one it is. But they all bring really good vibes to the house. I know, same Laza. Every time I hear Alabama, I'm like Alabama in my head. There's
oh yeah,
just something about it. So
yeah.
those are the two choices for this quick claim. If you're interested, they're $12 each. Put in the letter B for brass.
Letter B.
Letter B, and they're $12 each. This guy is 3.5 by 4.5, and then this guy is 3.5 inches long.
Nice.
So $12 each. And
Gail and Kelly are in.
so
Ladies.
Gail, let me know if you want the key or the art, the Navajo piece. And then Kelly, I think I know what you're going for. And then Laura, thank you guys so much. We'll see what Gail and Steve say.
All righty. Gail and Kelly and Laura. Thank you guys again for being here and hanging out with us tonight.
Yes, thanks.
Much appreciated. It's a
So,
great time to support small business. Yes.
yes. All right, Steve, you got my key to my place. Just come on in. I told somebody
Steve.
go through the window, you'll get right in. Kelly, let me know if you are interested in the Navajo sand art, or you could put pass, and then Laura will be behind Kelly. So thank you guys so much. That is our first quick claim.
Woohoo! I'm actually going to start with a quick claim too. And these are all like little bitty minis, little bitty tinies, teeny tiny weensy teensies. Okay. So let me start here. So at the estate sale we went to this last weekend is where these little boogers came from. And they had several different brands and styles of little wooden ladies. And I picked these up because they are Erskaberg. And look, they move their arms and they move their heads as well, which I think is really cool considering that they have like a little peg design, and it almost kind of feels like elastic. There's a little tension in the arms, and then both of their heads swivel. So I have two of these little boogers available, both identical, super sweet. And look at the hand painting, really nicely done, par for the course with anything from the Erskaberg region of Germany. Look at the little flowers, just darling. So two of those little gals are going to be available. And then your third choice is a mini tea set, which is just so cute. So you get the little tiny teapot. And I picked this up again, too, because I love the colors and how cute these are. So you've got the little teapot with the floral design. Then you have a sugar and creamer that match the little teapot. How cute those are. I love that little pink flower on there. And then you're also going to get a little saucer and teacup as well. So sweet little set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 6 if you count the lid on the teapot. All right. So those are your choices. And actually, I thought they looked so good together too.
Yeah.
I had these little girls displayed with the tea set. So these are going to be a quick claim. Remember, I've got 2 available of these. and one available of the tea set. Put in letter T, and they are going to be $10 each. Letter T, $10 each. Okay. Super for tinies, letter T. Love them, and I love the little design. So sweet, very mid-century looking and retro. Yep, and cute, right? So letter T, $10. It is a quick claim, and you can choose either the tiny tea set or my tiny little Erskaberg ladies with bonnets. Oh, yeah, we have very minimal faces, but lots of expression. All right, I don't see a letter T unless the chat has gone south. Okay, there, it's moving. All right, guys. So thank you so much, and I'll bring all of that back for a recap.
Those are cool. All right, I've got another quick claim here, and thank you, Sharon. She messaged us earlier today. She's Freddie Fines and is from Hawaii or lives in Hawaii. She travels all around though, so you gotta really follow her to find out where she is this week. But she told us how the Hang Loose really started, and I did not know. But this is a souvenir piece from Hawaii, most likely 70s, and it's hand carved, and you've got that iconic hang loose sign. And so I've got the story here. So the history of the shaka, the worker at the Kahuka, sorry, I knew I was going to mess up. Kahuku sugar mill in Ohu Hamana Kalili. Is that right? Kalili, yeah. Yeah, lost 3 fingers in an accident. So when he lost the fingers in an accident, obviously there were these middle 3, and so put him in the charge of gate checking. And so he would be at the gate waving people through, and because he didn't have those fingers, he would do this, come on through, come on through. And so that is how this all started. And I think he worked there for quite a long time, and I think I don't know when.
Sharon's grandpa actually knew him.
That's what it was. Yeah, Sharon's grandpa actually knew him, which is pretty interesting. Hey, Jason, it's good to see you. Vagabond life, that's cool. Yeah, so it's just a really cool piece, and started, after he had that happen to his fingers, and it's just an iconic thing now. So I think it's pretty epic. And anyway, so it's hand carved wood, great condition, has the original little sticker on the bottom, produce. That's funny. So thank you so much, Sharon, for that. It measures right at 5 inches tall, and it's a quick claim for 20. Just put in the letter H for Hawaii. H for Hawaii, and you can hang loose. And that is $20.
That's cool.
It really is. Little hand.
I don't think that's how the bird finger happened, Adam said. That's such a fun relic. I love that. Very 60s, groovy too, in a bookcase. I think it would make a good bookend too on that flat.
It would, yeah. As long as you had it, sitting up straight. It has a flat back right here. Yeah. So $20. Just put in the letter H. Going once, going twice, hang loose, and I'll bring it back for the recap.
Throw down a thumbs up if you can. We want to get 100 people here. 100 thumbs up. Let's do this. Much appreciated. Those were our first 2 rounds, no takers. So let's keep it moving. All right. Invite a friend. Okay, guys, I have these are going to be auctions. And I decided to actually do a bundle on this because one of these brooches is very fancy, but it's missing a couple of little pearls. The other one is in like perfect shape. So I am starting these brooches at $40 in a bundle. So the first one, no issues whatsoever with it. And it has 168 pronged Aurora Borealis stones. It dates to late 50s, early 60s. And then you can see ruby red Navarettes are adorning the inside. Has kind of a wreath quality and style, but I love it because you can also see how they stacked the prong sets of all of those beautiful pink Aurora Borealis crystals. It is a stunning one. Definitely a higher end piece of costume jewelry, vintage as vintage can be, and it's coming with a Kramer brooch. Now, if you know brooches, you know Kramer. This is a luxury brand from New York City, and they did a lot of pieces back in the day. And Kramer goes up there over $100 typically. This is what is a peridot color, like a yummy kind of spring green. And then you've got pearls all throughout. Now it's missing a pearl right there. And I think there was one other. Oh, and right there. So right here on the side. And again, it's not really noticeable. Like when I first saw this brooch, I was like, no, it's all there, but right there. It is signed on the back, Kramer, as you can see. And I thought, I don't really know if I want to sell it by itself since it's missing a couple pearls. So I thought whoever takes this one is basically going to get the Kramer one for free.
Right.
No, Laza, I did not count all of them because that was just too much. But I found a similar listing with one that did count all of them, and it was the same one. So yes, 168 tiny separate Aurora Borealises. You can see also the wonderful settings. You've got open backs on the Navarettes. And the pink Aurora Borealis is stunning. Now, size-wise on this one, we are at 2.5 inches. And then the little Kramer one is right at 2 inches. So again, this is not for choice. You're going to get them both. They both have a similar shape. And again, you can't tell that this Kramer brooch is missing anything, especially from afar. It is got lots of life left to it. And I am just going to include it in this fantastic Aurora Borealis. Beautiful ruby red Navarettes, and I'm including it with the wreath. All right, so $40 for both of them. That is a great deal. Beautiful. Both date to late 50s, early 60s from everything I could tell, and are really lovely quality brooches. So going once,
Nice
go
size.
$40 and you get both. Okay. We're going to throw it back over to David. We may be done really quick. Let's go.
All right, so I do have an auction here, and I have two different Navajo pieces that I absolutely love. So this first one here, of course, is a sand painting. It is framed about 9 by 9 in the frame, and we've got the spirit up here. We've got 3D work on this, so you've got the pot, the marriage pot that sticks out, and also does have the sand painting over it. And all of the sand painting is definitely a little bit more of a thick painting, so you can kind of see the edge when you're looking at from the side. So it's a really nice piece. I'm going to show you the back. So the back has a write-up, the humpback people, and I'm going to show you. So they most of them will have that like humpback look to it. And come to find out, it's not actually a humpback; it's a backpack or a deerskin bag. So it says the hump is actually a deerskin bag. I'm going to just read it this way. Painted black, the chouette white stripes medicate the contents. Seeds, the bag usually has 4 eagle plumes tied to it. In his hand, he is holding the string of medicine bag in the
Cool.
shape of a weasel. And then the original person that had this has it signed in address. So
Utah.
yeah, really neat one. And so yeah, they put that on once they got it. So that's not the actual artist.
But I like too that whoever had it, wanted to remember the humpback people. That is really cool.
Yeah,
And we've seen a lot of these different designs, especially living where we do, but I haven't actually seen this one. And I love the fact that the little wedding vase is relief. Yeah.
yeah, it gives it a nice 3D effect. And yeah, definitely unique. I couldn't find one quite like this online, so it's a neat one. Thank you, Zona. I see your bid. And then this other piece, Sarah grabbed and brought it to me, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So it's small but mighty. It is a coma by D. Reno. So we've got the marking on the back or the signature, and Dean Reno did a lot of stuff for Acoma Pottery, and this is kind of his signature. So he did the Kokopelli, and this is just a little bowl. So I'm going to show you how small, itty bitty bowl. And this guy's up there. This I saw him sold online for 32, 34 in that size. Made different Kokopelli designs. So you've got the music notes in there. I'm gonna get in real close, and kind of like a bug look to it. You've got like a little wing up there.
And
Hey,
David,
Sherry.
Acoma is New Mexico, right?
Yes, Acoma's New Mexico. So yeah, it is basically Navajo pottery as well, like Navajo pottery. Same kind of design, same kind of shapes and different things that they use for the design. So yeah, that is the other choice. I thought they also kind of look nice together. Um, Turn him the right way, kind of sitting in there with the big piece, kind of gives a nice look. So Zona's in at 20. It's choice between the sand art or the Acoma pottery little dish piece, which is a
Yes,
beautiful
sure.
little
Yeah,
yeah, and
very.
it's got the signature on the back. All right. Yes, it's a matte finish and very clean.
Yeah.
Very clean. Yeah. And yeah, on these kind of things, you don't really want to use water or anything to clean them. So you want to keep them out of the dust.
I would put that in a little tiny stand
Yeah.
or miniature shelf with some of your other native items. Really cool.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to count down. I see Karen in as well. And let's go ahead and start it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, not for your gum. Do not use it as a gum catcher. And I wouldn't even put jewelry, nothing. It's definitely more of an art piece for sure. Very thin. So there's our bid. Thank you for bid end. Thank you, Victoria. Your 2,523 came in after the bid end, Zona. And same for Laura. So Karen, you get first choice. Let me know if you want the sand art or if you would like the little pottery piece, or you can do both. And then I believe Zona will be after Karen.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. All your bids came in after the bid end, darn it. All right, so let's see here. Karen Fitzgerald is first, and then Zona is second. Awesome. And then if we get to you, Laura, because you were after the bid end, I will still honor it.
Karen's taking both. All
Okay.
right. Thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. Yay. Okay. I have a great book. If you know, you know. This is The Art and Life of Georgia O'Keeffe. And I'm starting this at $14. Great book. This is a first edition from 1985. They do go for a bit more. You can see on the back, we do have one of her beautiful, looks like an orchid. Georgia O'Keeffe was and is famous for all of her beautiful, realistic looking florals, but she also did landscapes. I don't know if you guys know. She did dabble in some other types of art and so on. This one is 1926 oil on canvas, East River #1. Then we get into, oh, look at these gorgeous, just absolutely surreal flowers.
Yeah.
There is a wonderful museum in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Yeah, Karen said she was just there. Okay, we've been to, Karen. Didn't you love it? When David and I were dating, actually, we went years and years ago. That's me plus years ago, my word.
Years ago.
Years ago.
The vibe. It's just so, yeah.
I've always admired her and her art. I'll read you a little snippet from the dust jacket. It says, Georgia O'Keeffe is a unique figure in contemporary American art. Her art is an individual one, expressing personal emotions, perceptions in a style that combines strength and crystalline clarity. She was a pioneer of native modern art, and throughout her long career has continued to make some of the most original contributions to the art over time. And then it goes on to talk about different people. Alfred Stieglitz actually was her husband and helped her organize like some of her first gallery showings and so on. And he was a dear friend of Ansel Adams. So lots of natural nature inspired pieces. Again, all of these are in color too. It's a great book. Love this sky above the clouds. So many beautiful pieces. And I want to say, I can't remember when she passed, but it is an incredible book, really good book. It is a first edition from 1985, and I see Phil is in at 14. If anybody else wants to get in, now is the time, and we're going to count it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're looking for a bid end. Thank you so much, Phil, for your bid. If anybody else wants to come in, wonderful book. Nice shaped original dust jackets. And I hope you enjoy going through it, Phil. It's really awesome.
I'm excited about the new museum. Gosh.
Yeah, that is very cool. I had no idea about that. So that is very cool. Phil, coming to you for 14. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Congrats. All right. So we are about 20 minutes away from that big old giveaway. So thank you so much, Phil, for sponsoring that. And that's from this last Sunday night. So everybody gets a chance.
Yes.
Susan Arvoo, I have a couple of fun little pieces here. I've brought these before in the past. I'm pretty sure you all know they're called sad irons. And so this one here, it does actually have sad iron on here. And then up on the top, it has the brand. And it's kind of a lot of patina, a lot of stuff in there. So it's kind of hard to make out, but it says Miss Potts, MS Potts with 2 T's. She made quite a bit of those. So these are great for doorstops and other things. Obviously, you're not planning on ironing your clothes with that. But if you do, you'll have some nice patina on your clothes. So it's about 6.5 inches long. And you have a really nice wood handle on it still. A little bit of paint that can come right off if you wanted to, scratch at it and get it off there. But nice little piece. You can also use it as a really big paperweight. So I also had this guy. This is a little guy made out of brass in Hong Kong. And it's a little plant mister. So this I thought was like for oil or that type of thing, but it's actually for watering your plants. So you just pop it open. And I did try doing it, and I'm going to show you. So down in here where the water comes up, it will go in there, but it doesn't spray it through here. So I'm guessing you just need some calcium to kind of come out of there if you wanted to use it. So, but it's just a nice little display piece around your plants.
Love it.
Yeah, I love it. And it does work as far as all the components. You probably have some calcium buildup right in here that just needs to soak and probably pop out. So those are our little choices. Definitely, this one's probably 1910s to maybe early 1920s, no later than that. You've got the wooden handle here as well as up here, still intact. And then, yeah, I like the old-fashioned tie-dye using that. That's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
That is a great idea. So, yeah, those are the choices. This guy is about 6 inches tall. All right. So if anybody wants to get in, Miff, I need one for my mouth. Nice. All right, let's count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So cool. Yes.
Yeah.
I have been looking at stuff. I had a good conversation with a friend of mine the other day that also sells vintage. Primitive is back, and it's popular with younger people now, apparently. Who knew? I didn't know.
Right? Well, Miff, it looks like you went, okay. Miff is wanting the water thing. Okay, Miff, and we will put that in your box. And then Arvoo, let me know if you need this for your bathroom.
It's a good doorstop too. Yes. Thank you guys for the bids.
All right. I got you, Susan. Thank you both.
All right. Gonna go on to some antique ephemera quick claims. These are awesome. These are old trade cards. And trade cards were really a thing between like 1880s through like early 1900s. And they were a way that artists at the time could help advertise products, basically. So this one is Metropolitan compliments of Metropolitan Life Insurance. And we have this sweet little angel. She looks like Amy's little girl, Alice. And look at her flowers. So cute. The leading industrial insurance company of America. For branch office addresses, see the other side. And right down here, you can see the date, 1880. 1880. At least that's what my eyes see. Oh my God. No, 1883. 1883. There we go. I couldn't tell if that was a 3 or a 0. It's very hard to see. Super cool. Again, these are going to be quick claims. These are trade cards. What people typically do with them is frame them. You also could put it in, like a flower frog and display it that way, but I wouldn't want to booger up, the bottom of it with a flower frog necessarily. So, great little piece, very beautiful from 1880. And it does have all of the original info on the back as far as the trade card, advertising life insurance. So pretty dated info on the back, as far as pricing and coverage. It's terrifying. This is a very cool ephemera relic. So that's going to be choice 1. And then I also have a choice 2. Choice 2 is from Fidelity Yeast Powder, 1885. And this was given away with a 1-pound can of yeast. Look at the feathers and the plumage in that hat. My goodness. I love her scarf that she is wearing. You've got ivy all the way down. These are old lithos. This is a trade card as well. This one has nothing on the back, and for its age is in pretty darn good shape. So 1885, 1883 trade cards. These are larger, of course, than a regular postcard. Let me give you a size too if you're thinking about framing. This one is 10.5 by 9. And the first one was 8.5 by 6. So you definitely could get these into standard frames, mat them, have them matted, either way. So let me start. No, we're not doing a countdown. It's a quick claim. My bad. Quick claim on these, $16 each. Letter Q. Letter Q for quick claim on the old antique trade cards from the 1880s. I know it is kind of mind-blowing to think that these are like 140 years old and they're still kicking. I probably shouldn't even be touching them with my hands, but yeah, they're spectacular and in nice shape and just so neat. Debbie Howell, thank you so much for your quick claim. Would you like Fidelity Yeast and powder, or would you like the life insurance company? Or you can certainly take both. And then we're going to go to Nettie. All right. So Debbie and Nettie. Debbie, I don't know if we have done business together or not, but if not, you want the big one, you've got it. And Nettie, let me know if you would like this little Victorian girl. No, Sincere White Glove, right? I know, so fancy. And Debbie says,
no, she hasn't yet. So
okay, all right, fantastic. So Debbie is going to take this one, and Nettie is going to take this one. Congrats! And Debbie needs our info mods. So if you could have them sent ttbsarahc@gmail.com is my regular email address. So if you could just send me your info there, and the mods will put in what you need to send. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And thanks. We're just about 10 minutes away from our giveaway. All right. So I had to exit for a second and polish this guy up. He was had some fingerprints on him, but I want to show you this mixer, a little drink mixer, and it's actually big, is nice. There's no scratching at all to the chrome, and it's in great condition, no rusting or anything on the bottom. You can tell it's been used, but nicely used. Yeah, really good condition. This is from the 70s. I could not find a for sure maker, and because it's not stamped on the bottom and there's no maker on the actual graphic, and online I could not find it. But this is really cool with those blues and greens, our favorite color combo. and you have the sour, and you have the rye for the verbiage there, and then when you go around, then you've got all the different drink mixes. You have whiskey sour, you have Bloody Mary, we have the daiquiri, and what is that? Manhattan. Sorry, like it was all squished together. So that's Manhattan. Wow, they got it all together real tight.
Ed, that's a
That's
long
cool.
word.
Yeah, it's a 12 or 24-ounce shaker. So when you're making your drinks, this is great for 2 or 3 people, or if you just want that big drink.
I
Um,
mean, that's definitely, I think you could make drinks for 4 in that.
yeah.
I would hope. I mean, I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
would say so. If you're pouring into your low balls, and what's great is you got that little cap you just unscrew after you mix it up and pour it into your little glasses.
It
So
just look clean, and I love the groovy font and the
yes,
colors. It's great.
yeah, the font itself, I like that big old goofy. It kind of reminds me of the '70s,
Yeah,
some of those Saturday morning cartoon types of things. Uh,
totally,
but
Susan.
yeah,
Yeah. Jug.
yeah, an adult big gulp. I love that. And yeah, if you want to, just take this guy off and put a straw in there. I think. Yeah, and put a straw in there. But yeah, it measures 9.5 inches tall. It's a big one, 24 fluid ounces. And yeah, send the kids off to school with this, with some Kool-Aid in there. See what they
Yeah, that'll go really well.
real nice. But I like the fact that you've got the little fruits also ready to cut up and put into your drinks. Uh,
Yeah,
so yeah, $30 is all I'm asking for this. It's
cool.
clean and very usable from the '70s, and
Yes.
nice thick glass. You've got the thick bottom as well. Like looking at it, I would say it was probably like a Hazel Atlas or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's no marking, so I can't say for certain. But yeah, all the graphic, everything is still on there. It's not been dishwasher damaged or anything like that. So going once, I will bring it back for the recap. If no interest, twice, and we'll put it to the side. Thank you guys.
That's a great piece, babe. I love it.
Thanks. Thanks. Yeah.
Okay. Um, let's go this way. So I got into oh mercy, they all run together after you've been to several in 1 week. But one of the estate sales that we went to last weekend, I got these. And I was so excited because they are so perfect. They're like pressed and in great condition. So
Thank you, Debbie.
these are all tea towels that have been hand embroidered. I believe they are all like real linen. I'm not for sure. But they've been ironed and they're just so cute. So I'm gonna sell them in sets of 3. And then I had one left over. And whoever gets these, oh, you know what? I am actually going to do these in quick claims. Thank you, David. So whoever gets the first set will actually get an extra towel. So let me show you what you're going to be quick claiming. First up, we have Scotty Dogs, hand embroidered, every single bit of this, and a hand crocheted edge, nice and clean. First Scotty Dog is protecting the china, and he's a little server. Him's a helper. What I love about these is they have a really cute little multicolored stripe on the other side, very 1940s, just darling. So that's the first one, first set, or the first one in this set of 3. Then we have silver, and this little Scotty Dog is polishing a fork and the silver and a spoon. Again, same little stripe on the other side on that one. These would be great as a gift too. They're just so darn fun. And then we have, look at this one, glasses. So this little guy is making sure he doesn't break anything. He's a balancer like David, apparently, and he does not want to drop his glasses.
No.
So Spotty Dog's glasses, silver, and china are going to be the first set. The next set, oh my goodness, these are so adorable. The next set is a mixed set. And the first one up in this is a little kitty in a basket. And he is sitting in a basket. I'm going to unfold this one all the way so you can see it. Sitting in a basket with some peppers and a mater on either side of him. So cute kitty. Look at the darling little multicolored crocheted edge on this. Again, I don't really think these have been used.
Right.
Someone probably made them and then tucked them away like I have my grandma's tucked away. So super sweet. That's the first one in the next group. And then the next one is just a regular little doggy with a set of cherries. I think he is darling. And he's just sitting there with the cherries. So great on that. And this one has just a standard little red line through it. And then the third one in this set, I love. That's probably my favorite one. It's the teapot with the little doggy on it.
Cute.
And then so you can see this sweet little crocheted edge as well. So that is going to be what I'm calling the mixed set, because you have the pink edge and the other two with the red edges. And then the last set, oh, so cute. These are just great. All made, I'm pretty sure, by the same person, all from the same estate sale. This one has a blue bird and a red bird. And look, they are stirring the coffee and one is having a little sip. Again, great little crocheted edge here. Yellow and red stripe on these. You can see what nice condition they're in. Second one in this set of three is the little chef, and he's got some carrots and a knife, and he is not playing, and he is violent chef chasing. Oh no, don't get me, guy. This little guy better run. Same little red stripe on the back on this one. And again, no issues or anything. Super cute. So that's the second one in the bird set. And then third one in the bird set is Little Miss Dainty. And she's pretty cute. She's dropping stuff. She has dropped a plate. She's broken. Look, she's broken a little cup. And she's been trying to dry things with the tea towel, but she's butterfingers, bless her heart. So that one is the last one in the set of three. So we have the girl, the chef, and the birds. Okay. We have the teapot doggy with cherry dog and cat with peppers. Okay, that's the second set. And then the first set was all the Scotty dogs, glasses. What was this one? Silver and China. All right. Whoever wins is going to get this one for free. And it is really sweet. It's just little teacups. But again, look at every tiny stitch of embroidery. Like these are so intricate and sweetly made. And of course, that same great red crocheted little edge. So this one is going to come free to the winner. Okay. So these are going to be for the sets of three, $22. Put in the letter T for tea towel. Letter T, $22 for the sets of three for tea towel.
Great.
Good price. And they are really cute. Great shape, straight out of the estate sale. Right. So, all right, Jamie Grafton, let me know. We're going to call this set with the chef and the lady and the birds, bird set. We'll call these Scotty set, or we're going to call this lot mixed lot. Okay, mixed set. So first is Jamie gets to choose, then Regina, then Tracy Shepard, Miff, Gail, Zona, Robin, and Trippy if we get to you. All right, so stay tuned because you never know who is going for what. You might get what you came for. Yeah. All right, thank you guys so much. So cute. So let me know, Jamie, and then after Jamie chooses, then we're going to Regina and Tracy. All right, and if one of them passes, we're going to get to Miff and the rest of the list. So stay tuned. Let us know what you want to do, Jamie. You can certainly take them all if you would like. All right, 92 in the chat, 74 thumbs up. We are on our way. Throw up a thumbs up. We are almost to 100 peeps in the chat. Let's get there. Thank you
that giveaway
so much. Goddaughter just got her first apartment decoration vintage Scotties. You got it, doll. I hope she loves them. That is so cool. And then Regina, honey, do you want the mixed lot or the bird lot? Just let me know. Mixed lot or bird lot.
And then Tracy will be
the rest, sweetheart. I'll holler at you later.
Yes, Lisa.
Adam, they were 22, hun. Okay, Regina is taking the other 2 lots. And this free towel is going to go to Jamie's daughter with the first set of Scotties.
Great.
So, congratulations, friends. Thank you so much.
Right
Thank
on.
you, guys.
Cool. Well, while Sarah writes that down, I'm gonna do one quick claim, and then we're gonna go back to Sarah, and we'll do the giveaway from Phil from Sunday night. So, yes, Lisa, I hope you feel better. Thank you. I know you couldn't be gone for too long. This is your baby too, so thank you so much for being here.
Love you,
Uh,
Lisa.
so, this little quick claim, beautiful Swarovski crystal swan, iconic. It is a retired piece by Swarovski, so the value does go up higher the longer we hold on to these things. It does have its little mark stamp down here. I'm trying to focus in on it. Doesn't want to do it, but right over here, it's got the little swan. You can see it, and then the Swarovski stamp on the bottom. Okay, okay, thank you, Debbie. We'll check in just a second. That happens all the time.
Yep,
So
no worries, Debbie. Thanks, hun.
beautiful crystal Swarovski, high end, and it's about 2¼ inches. Beautiful for your little shelf, and it picks up that sun really nicely. Just beautiful diamond type of cut, and it sits nicely on his little belly. So this is going to be a quick claim. I am just asking $28 for this little swan. Just put in the letter C for Coleman, and it's 28, and you will get this beautiful Swarovski crystal swan. It's not a duck, it's not a bird, it's a swan.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
But yeah, really nice. No damage to the neck or anything, so that's really nice. Got this from an estate sale. Anytime we can find these in good condition, love to get them. So $28, put in the letter C. All right,
Letter E.
letter C. All right, and we're going to go back over to Sarah for that big old giveaway.
Who's the giveaway time? It is.
Giveaway
Thank
time.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's play giveaway.
All right.
This is completely free, no purchase necessary to win. I'm getting my little towels put away real quick, fam. Hold on.
You are good.
Okay. So we are going to give away. Where did I put them? Here they are. Oh, they're already on my desk. We are giving away, you guys, these amazing, 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 amazing tomato head anthropomorphic shakers to anyone tonight. And these were graciously purchased by Maud and friend Phil Imp for her birthday. So she did a giveaway. What a generous, sweet person on her birthday to celebrate. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'll tell you a little bit about them. They are 1950s. They have blue Japan tags on them. Both of them have their little blue Japan tags. They have a wooden base that is hand painted, and then their little top hats are also wooden. You can see she's got her little eyes shut, and this one is just so happy. These actually match a couple little guys that I have in my collection, so it's hard not to keep these. They're so cute, but look how nicely they're made. So the wood actually, if you want to use them, you're not going to put any of the spice or anything in the actual ceramic. It all goes here in the little wooden spindle. So you slide that up and then unscrew it, and all of your condiments are contained there in the wood part, and the little heads are just for decoration. How cute, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to give these away. Let's think. How should we do these? I'll tell you what. You have to answer the question right. What day, and this is definitely going to be specific to people that have been to other shows. What day was Phil and Amy's birthday? First person. Amy, you can't participate. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What day was Phil and Amy's birthday? I love you, Amy. Sorry. Because you had the same birthday as Phil. What day, though? I need the actual date. There it is. Laza, May 5th. Laza, they are coming to you. We're coming to you. Yes, it was May 5th. Congratulations. The day they were born. Good answer, Wordsmith. I love that.
Close.
Congratulations, Laza. Thank you so much. And Phil, thank you for the sweet giveaway. That is so cool. And they are coming to you, Laza. Yay.
Yeah. Oh, Laza said, can you send to Adam?
Send to Adam. Oh my God, I love that. Yes.
Yay.
Yes. Okay, so free Mater Shakers to Adam. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Very cool. All right, I have an auction, and it is a little basket. I love this little guy. We've done some picnic baskets, those big ones. This one is a little bit harder to find, the rare size of 13 inches long. So kind of like a personal little twofer picnic basket. It is coming with this little hanky that I have in it just for display. Sarah taught me that. And and anyway, so we've got that yellow in there. So that'll just come with it. If you don't want it, you're going to throw it away, tell us, and I'll just won't include it. But this is a red man. So Redman. And I was actually able to find this exact one online, and I'll show you the picture that I took of the actual. So this would have been on there.
Oh yeah, okay.
And so you probably recognize that. Yeah.
Not correct, but yes.
Right, but tons of baskets that they made, different designs. They were known for how they wove them together and how sturdy they were. So when you turn them upside down, you'll see all this nice woodwork done with the curves.
Yeah.
That's all done to give it more support. So they're harder, heftier type of baskets. You have all the original hardware, little metal divots there, and on both sides. Now, I will say the hinge is kind of not popping out, but it's got some wear, so you can see it's like pulling out. You could probably push that back in. However, it holds, so I would just leave it. But it's just a nice piece that you can definitely display some things up on top. It's nice and flat. Like I said, you put your little pretties on there to give it a little touch of color, and then put stuff on top of there. So 13 inches long, and it sits about 6 inches tall. And then the handles are in good condition. They do get caught a little bit on the lid when you're pulling it up, mainly on this one. But they work great. So you can definitely go and have your little picnic from your little 1950s picnic basket.
This would be perfect too, because this one's a little smaller than some of the bigger ones we've sold. Yes. This would be perfect on top of the fridge as like something to keep chips and bread in, or, like it really would be great as like food storage, because it's a little smaller and you can actually fit it into the kitchen. But I was thinking too, wouldn't this be cute on like a fireplace with a display, or even make like a little centerpiece, like a picnic centerpiece for summer? Really,
that would be so fun. Yeah, have the little stuff up on top. Yeah,
I have all the ideas for this because it's cute. I just love it.
Yeah, I do too. It's a really cool piece, and yeah, sturdy. All the wood is still intact, and all of the woven pieces, there's no breaks or anything to them. So that is also nice when you don't see any feet that have kicked through or something over the time. So thank you, Robin, so much for your bid. Let's go ahead and start our countdown. If anybody else wants to get in, we're at 26. And thank you so much, Robin. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for 27 or our bid end from Victoria Emery. Thank you so much for being our bid ender tonight.
Victoria.
Rocking it out.
Love it. Appreciate it. Yeah, that is super duper cute.
Yes. Oh, let's get your hanky. All right.
Adam, sweetie. Yay. Congrats.
Yes. Coming to you. And don't worry, I got that hanky for you.
Awesome. All right, you guys. I have a couple of ephemera, and these are going to be, these are going to be for choice. So it's going to take me a minute to go through both of them. I am going to quick claim them, I think. Yes, these are quick claims. The first one that I have is giving you a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of antique ephemera. This one, so I separated the two lots into all antique, and then the other lot is all like kitschy, cute, not antique, but vintage. So first up, I think this is fantastic. Two French women. All that is lacking is the wooden shoes. And this is an old one. It actually hasn't been written on, but it's got some blemishes on the other side. And look at this. So primitive. My goodness. So two French women in a sepia tone. Love that one. We have a pretty little embossed one from 1908. It is written on and postmarked. I'm going to try to show you these pretty quick. And then this one is birthday greetings with a little fan. It is also written on. We have best wishes, which I think is so pretty. This is like a gel style postcard. Again, very old. You can see that one was never written on at all. Then we have a blotter. You guys know what those are. These are old ink blotters. This one is a Phillips Milk of Magnesia, the ideal laxative antacid. These are great too to set on like bathroom shelves, frame for your bathroom. They're just so cute. This one is very, very old. This is an 1887 Hood's Sarsaparilla calendar. It would have had the little calendar with tear off pages here, and you can tell they tore them off and used them, but you do still have all of your 1887, 1888 dates on here. This one is copyrighted by C.L. Hood from Lowell, Massachusetts. Look at that precious face. Like, oh, these are just so good. And these are not repros, you guys. This is the actual paper from 1887. And we have all of the information about Hood's sarsaparilla and, ironically, astronomical events, morning and evening stars, the seasons, chronicle cycles, fixed and movable festivals, and then 100 doses, $1 of Hood's sarsaparilla. So fun. Another blotter. This one is super funny. And I love it. They said it couldn't be done, but I didn't know that. And we went ahead and did it. Then we have this little lady. Look at her face. Oh my gosh. I hate everything. She is advertising toothpaste and Hoyt's German cologne. And the back is where you've got all the tooth powder information. This one is also 1800s, I believe. Yeah, this one is just a hoot, right? So still on the antique lot. I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit. We got Green Mountain Pure Vermont syrup. We've got a little Victorian calling card. We have another Only Golden Days Be Thine. I think we should all start talking like that again.
Yeah.
Golden days. I hope they are thine. And then Amanda from Dayton, Ohio is who this was addressed to in 1914. We also have a Dingman's soap ad. I love this. Beware of cheap imitations. Look at that little weirdo. Isn't he hilarious? We have a milk bottle, and this was actually put out by the Dairy Council. So this is baby, kiddo, mama, and grandma. We all need our milk. So all generations need their milk. We have a couple more antique postcards. Both, this one's 1908 and 1909. I included, just for kicks, a old little postcard that has postage on it still. You get an old customer discount in this one. That is too fun. From 1936. No big deal. And then we have a couple more little blotters. Jack London and Safety First, Protect Our Children. And then this one I love, F&F cough lozenges. Here's the quickest, safest relief you ever tried for coughs and hoarseness. Another blotter. And then this last one I think is really fun. World's Finest Chocolate Ink Daily Remittance Report. So this was originally from Chicago, and I just thought that was really fun. So this is as you can tell, everything I just showed, a large antique ephemera lot. Lots and lots here. Okay. That is the first choice. Let me go through the second ephemera lot. And I know these take a little bit of time, but they're so worth it. There's such cool stuff in here.
Yeah.
And I love putting these together. So this first one is a little birthday card with a girl with a bluebird. We have, this is all assorted too. Baby stuff, water slide decals, kitschy 5th birthday lion. Look at this one. This is so darling. Nothing is going to keep me. And look, she is a little elfie lady with her deer from wishing you the happiest of birthdays. And that one's actually never even been written in. So that's the original printed message inside. So that one's like new old stock. We have a bridal shower invite, some more water slide decals, a seed annual 1907. That is a reproduction postcard from the 70s of something old. We have a book plaque, a little Miss Muffet card, a flash card with a baseball guy. This one is so sweet. It's like a vellum card, and it is best wishes on your birthday. And this one also has not been written in. So sweet. This is just a little blank postcard. And then we have water slide decals with that fantastic old school, like 1970s spice rack stuff.
Yeah.
So, I would definitely still use these. So cool. So you've got all of the water slide decals for spices. We have a seed packet of petunias, no seeds inside, just the packet. An anthropomorphic golf card, a red striped envelope, a trick or treat bag, cute as can be. Look at this. This is like hand painted. I don't even know who she is. She's just adorable. I love her little face and bonnet. We have a little Christmas coaster. And again, I'm thinking for people that like to do journaling, scrap journals, scrapbooking. Yes, so many fun things in this lot. I'm just going to keep showing you as we're talking. Got a Valentine in here. We've got Moon, which I think is so neat. And then on the other side is Mill with a little anthropomorphic mill. Wouldn't this be cute framed in like a kiddo's bedroom, like for bedtime? I just think that's little Valentine, all occasion golf man. We have a new old stock birthday card for son that has never been written in with the envelope. Little bird coaster, some more kitschy cute fun things, little bunny and horse, little Valentine. Oh, look at this. Little birthday monkey and elephant. This is Coat, and it teaches you different languages. Again, great for scrapping, journaling. Some little tickets, a baby shower card, a little book plate with a gnome, a 1-year-old card. We've got Grover talking about down, flower pot, and we have a huge jumbo postcard from Colorado, dandy little state. And we have happy birthday and a vintage mid-century Christmas card. So all of that is coming in the Kitsch lot, or we have the antique lot that I showed you. Letter Z, and each lot is going to be $16. Letter Z, and that is a heck of a deal, especially if you've been to estate sales and seen prices on Ephemera lately. That is a great deal on all of these. Robin, would you like antique or would you like vintage? Let me know. Antique or vintage.
And then we're going to honor.
Same question. What, baby?
I was just going to say we'll honor Regina's B because I know she thought she heard B, but it was Z.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. All right. Thank you. And none of these graphics were made with AI. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine recently too. Those AI things are cute and all, but they freak me out. They're not real. Okay, Robin's taken both lots. You know what, Robin? That is a really good deal for everything. So congratulations. Enjoy. I hope you have fun either scrapping or collecting. Whatever you do with these, enjoy. They are awesome. Yeah. Robin. And thank you, everybody else that was going for them too.
Yes. All right, let's do an auction. And I've got mid-century modern beautiful ceramic pieces here. They're made in China, or made in Japan, sorry.
Okay.
We were talking about earlier today.
Oh my gosh, we did that.
You're fine, Regina. And it's a brown drip glaze. But what's really cool is there's like some pinks that come through on this design. So you've got the ashtray and then the little holder for your ceramic lighter that pairs with it, and it does come with its actual lighter. And I think on here you'll actually see the pinks coming through a little bit better. Try to get it to focus. Come on, there it goes. And you just got a little bit of like almost like I don't know, pink, mauve, almost just very muted, but just kind of pops through there, which is nice to have the brown with the little pink. And it sits so nicely on your table. So you've got the brown, and the lip kind of sits up. And I just love the fact that the lighter just has its own little spot to nest on.
Well, and the fact that it matches, it's all still there, and it's
Right.
brown and pink. It's
Yeah,
so cool.
I like the way it sits, and yeah, the colors are phenomenal. There's no chips or damage. I don't know if it's ever been used as a ashtray for sure. I don't see any like wear marks, so it was probably just displayed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy. I see your bid. And so on the lighter, you do have the marking right here, Japan.
Nice.
And to fill it, you just pop it out. It's got the little clips, and you just turn it around and fill it in there. So it'll work. I haven't put any fuel in it, but it is a working piece. So a great piece to add to your display.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Very
All right, well,
cute.
thank you so much.
I know it is so groovy with the drip glaze look, and it's one of those functional pieces too you can certainly use.
Yeah, absolutely. No judgment here. So let's count it down. Thank you so much, Tracy. And it measures 7 inches long, just to give you an idea. I love that shape. So let's
Yeah.
count her down. Thank you, Tracy. 15, 14, looking for 33, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for our big N from Victoria.
And the pink in that is it's like baby pink. It's kind of hard to tell with the brown, but it really is a yummy swirl. Like I feel like pics aren't doing it justice. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Tracy. All coming to you. Appreciate it.
Congrats, Tracy. Good get. I love that. All right, you guys. I have another quick claim. It is really cool. This is an estate find. And it is not crochet, it's knit. So this will be a quick claim. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is one, I actually have one very similar to this in colors that matches our family room in knit as well. And the nice thing is it is not wool. So this is acrylic. You can wash it. I wouldn't dry it. That's the only thing that I would not do is don't dry it. If you get a pull on knit, what's great about it is you just poke it back into the other side. So let me show you the full. So this is it with the fringe, and I have it folded in half, of course. Nice and long. I'll get you measurements in just a second. So pretty. Okay. And this is let me unfold it and show you the back side. This is like if you wanted to use it as a stripy side. Of course, the back side looks just as nice as the front side, but it's certainly got a front and back. So I love these. I know, Tracy, same. Like they're so versatile and cool for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Just such good colors in this too. You've got kind of a lighter, like minty, jadey green, and then pink, and then a darker green, and then purple. So really cute. I love the pattern. It has been loved. There are some pills, but they're not bad. Like, and they're actually kind of big. So if you find a pill, you can just pick it off of there, right? So it has been loved. It does have a few pills. It is vintage, especially from the estate sale it came with. It's been around a while. So beautiful piece. Oh, let me measure it before I forget, guys.
Yeah.
Just crazy about the colors. Okay, I'm going to measure it with the fringe. All right, but only like half the fringe. All right. And
so lamb chop and skipper have stayed here this whole time.
They're in the bed together.
They're in the bed together, just hanging out with me. Yeah.
That's so cute.
All right.
Okay, guys, I'm getting measurements. I apologize. Normally I do this before, but I forgot. 40 and 40 plus 48. So 74 by 80. Good size. Really good size. Definitely cozy, big enough for two people to snuggle under. Just so cute. This is a quick claim of $28. Let's go letter A for Afghan. Letter A for knit Afghan, not crochet. Oh, and the fringes are awesome on both sides, by the way. There's nothing missing or anything like that. All right, Robin, I have got you for this adorable blanket. I love it. I carried it all around the estate sale, and I had on my big fluffy coat. So between this and my coat that day, I was like sweating. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
All right. Let's go into some Mantiques or primitives. You can count this as both. So this is probably 40s, I would say, 1940s into the 50s. A galvanized steel gasoline can. It's a 1 gallon. It has been cleaned out and air dried, so that way you don't have anything coming to you. But it still has that red and the gasoline spray paint still on there, which is fantastic with all that patina. I cleaned off all the spider webs, but we do still have some like dust and stuff on there. But I kept that on there. It measures 10 inches tall. You do have the original wood handle on there. It's pretty beat up from use. And then the cap right here is on there pretty tight. But this one does unscrew. So I was able to make sure there's no gasoline, obviously, in there and no smells. So it's a good condition piece for its age and for what it was used for. You could definitely clean it up a little bit if you wanted to, but I like it just the way it is. So I'm just going to quick claim this out. With the letter G for gasoline, I'm asking $25. $25. It's a great piece to have in your decor outside. Also,
yeah, Brad, he said Independence Day decor. Kaboom.
Kaboom. That's how you light your fireworks, for sure. So $25, put in the letter G if interested.
$25. Letter G for gas.
Letter G for gas.
That is a great beat up old one. We actually have one of these in our yard. They're cute outside or inside if you like to do up your yard with old stuff. Yeah.
I totally agree. Totally agree. Nice by the fireplace too.
Yes.
So I will bring this back for the recap. $25. Thank you.
Very cool. Alrighty, we're gonna do some little golden books. And I love these. They're collectible, they're fun. And who didn't have these as a kid, right? I think every single person I know had a golden book or 2 or 20. So these will be quick claims. All right. I'm going to show you all of the books real quick, give you a year, and then we'll get on with it. So this is Poppy Seed, and Poppy Seed is a little spaniel. He is a super sweetie from 1954, and he lives at the zoo, and he helps the zookeeper with all of his tasks. And Poppy Seed is a very popular little guy. So parakeets come, skunks come, rabbits come, and once a baby chimpanzee moved in, and he slept in a crib like a baby. Poppy Seed always likes the visitors who come to his house, but long ago he used to feel a wish deep in his heart. I just wish somebody would look at me for a change because he's a doggy and he's not exotic. And Cinnamon was the baby lion cub's name. So it ends up bonding with this baby lion cub that they're trying to nurse. And I won't run the ending for you, but it's very sweet. So Poppy Seed from 1954, darling. Then we have, and I had actually never seen this one before, probably won't see it again. Sometimes I get some obscure golden book titles. This is Dick Tracy from 1962. Of course, it is a little golden book as well. And we can see that we have his mug inside looking very serious, of course. And I love, look at that little mid-century cat. Isn't that cute? Copyright 1962, Chicago Tribune, New York Syndicate, blah, blah, blah. Dick Tracy clicked his two-way wrist radio from off to on. That's primitive, you know, before we all had an iWatch or whatever.
Yeah.
Dick Tracy calling Hemlock Holmes. Dick Tracy calling Go-Go Gomez. Dick Tracy calling Joe Jitsu. Can you hear me? Where are you? Literally, that's what it all says. So then you've got an array of characters. Look at this little fat bottom dog getting in a police car. And little girl met in the yard. Everybody's tearful, so on and so forth. Just a fun little book. And Dick Tracy is solving crimes. Hemlock Holmes, Go-Go Gomez, and Jiu-Jitsu. I knew I could count on you. So Dick Tracy from 62 is going to be choice number 2. Choice number 3 is Mr. Dog. This is from 1952. This is the cutest story. Hi, Bust a Move. Welcome in. We are written in. We do have an inscription right here, but the rest of the book is good. And this dog lived by himself and owned himself. And his name was Crispin's Crispian. And he was named Crispin's Crispian because he belonged to himself. Look how sad. Oh my goodness. Look, it looks like he's lived through a pandemic or something, you know? Yeah. So he wanted to go for a walk. And he wasn't sure where he wanted to go. And he ends up running into these bozos. Look at that. That looks like lamb chop, David. Look at this dog. So silly. And he runs into them and he wanted to go somewhere in the country, but he wasn't really sure what all these critters wanted to do. Look at this. Bunny is smoking a pipe. We don't know why. And he finds a little boy, and the little boy is like, oh, you mean you don't have an owner? I'm a boy and I belong to myself. So they become friends, and then they go to the market and buy wieners together. Like, it's just the cutest thing. And the little boy ends up moving in with the dog, and then they're a family. So Mr. Dog is Precious from 1952. And then this one I had never seen before. Burl Ives, who we all know and love. Sailing on a very fine day. And look at this little duck, just precious, in a boat. We've got a little fish, and my sailor guy's got on some stripy socks, and he's just playing the banjo and having the best day ever. And so this is a musical game for sailing on a very fine day. And it has all of the little verses that are in here. There was me, little me, Chuck the duck, and Mish the fish, sailing on a very fine day. Continue like this through all 8 verses. To sing it like in a round.
Right.
So we've got little duck and this little feller that are illustrating the whole thing throughout. And it's a sing-songy one. We went so fast this very fine day. Yo ho, our dinghy broke loose. Oh my, we were lucky. For a friend so plucky, brought it back. 'Twas Bruce the goose.
I knew it was a goose.
So anyway, there was me, little me, Chuck the duck, Mish the fish, Morse the horse, Kermit the hermit, Mickey the chickie, Bruce the goose, Smitty kitty, and very happy we sailed this fine day. And there's even a little mermaid sending him off. So cute Burl Ives book. I'm not sure how Burl's involved, but I'm guessing it's with the singing.
You're right.
Last but not least, Bullwinkle. You guys remember Rocky and Bullwinkle? I loved this cartoon. It was usually played after school when I was off school, around the same time as like Pink Panther. And you would get like maybe a Rocky and Bullwinkle episode in there if you were lucky.
Yeah.
So this one is actually from 1975. It's the newest one. Somebody wrote their name in there and got real wild with it, but there's no other writing in the rest of the book. Very cute with Rocky and Bullwinkle and their shenanigans. Clickety clack, the train began to move. Bullwinkle was on his way. And he is doing all kinds of things. Maybe he's returning Yellowstone. We don't know.
You never know.
But I loved the characters and them and all the accents and everything. I thought they were cool. Yeah. So those are your choices. These are all going to be quick claims. Yes, Mr. Peabody. I think so. Love it. That was his name, right? So quick claims on all of these. They're going to be $9 put in letter G for Golden Book.
Letter G.
15 thumbs up to go. Victoria Emery, thank you so much for the update. G for Golden Book, $9 each. Cute, cute. Okay, Gail. Gotcha. Gail, let me know which titles you want. We've got Bullwinkle. We'll call this one Burr Lives. Mr. Dog. Dick Tracy. Or Poppy Seed. Cute books. So Gail is in. Anybody else in on the books for $9, letter G, and you can claim. Okay, Gail is taking Rocky and Bullwinkle. Good choice. That is such a fun one. And then Karen Fitzgerald, you are next. Would you like Dick Tracy, Mr. Dog, Sailing on a Very Fine Day, or Poppy Seed?
Those are great books. You don't usually see those.
Wants to get in, $9, letter G. All vintagey fun funds. All right, we've got Gail and Karen. Thank you, thank you. Poppy Seed is a great pet name. I agree. So cute. Okay, Karen is taking Mr. Dog. It's a good choice. It's the cutest. Love it. Robin, would you like Dick Tracy, Burl Ives, Sailing, or Poppy Seed? Let me know. Let me know, Robin. Cute, cute, cute. Thank you guys so much. I know some of the cartoons were awesome. You know, they should bring back like a channel for Gen X and older of all of our old cartoons. Right. Where is that channel? I would watch that. Yeah. Okay, Robin is going to take Sailing. You've got it, sweetie. So if anybody wanted Dick Tracy or Poppy Seed, $9 each, just holla, letter G. Let me know which one you want. All right. Thank you, guys.
Great books. All right, it is time to bring questionable items. I'm kidding. I don't think they'll be questionable, but we're just going to be careful.
You're silly.
I'm quick claiming these. These are obviously little letter openers, YouTube. So we have the nice sword, like Unguard type of thing. Oh, Gail says she wants to take Dick Tracy as well.
Gail, you got it, girl. Thank you so much. Brad, you'll take the last one. Giveaway, please. Brad is going to take Poppy Seed, and we are going to give it away. Brad, you're so sweet. You hon.
Well, thank you, Brad. That's awesome. So let's finish this round, and we'll do that. So these are quick claims. They are made in the 60s. This one here is Toledo, and they are letter openers. So you've got Toledo on the sword. I just can't get it to focus. There we go. So Toledo on this one here, and you've got black and gold for the handle. And then, of course, the blade part where you open up the letter is nice and sharp. And these pieces actually do come apart. So they all can unscrew and you can move all the parts. So I'm going to keep them all together. So that's the first one. And then the second one has on it Festal. So I don't know if that is also made by Toledo, because when I did look it up, I saw listings for Toledo Festal, so it may be Toledo as well. But that one has color on the handle for the guard, so you can see the color down on the sword on the side, and then a nice, really sharp and really sharp on that one. So these are going to be quick claims. They are little letter openers, 7 inches and 6.5 inches. One has the black and gold, and then the other one has colorful. And they're going to be $16. Just put in the letter S for sword. S for sword, if you're interested. And they're $16 each.
They are not real weapons. They're not going to hurt you unless you're just really, really trying to be dumb.
Unless you get crazy. And yeah, nice metal pieces, no bent parts at all. And yeah, they do come apart. So $16 each. Put in the letter S for sword.
Those are cool. Yeah.
Fun little letter openers.
Yes, thank you. So $16 on David's mini swords, and they're fun little letter openers.
Yeah. All right. I'll put them to the side. Thank you, guys.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes,
Cool. Okay, we're going to give away Poppy Seed from our dear friend Brad. And the way we're going to do Poppy Seed is the 9th person that enters the letter P is going to get Poppy Seed. Brad, you're very kind. Thank you so much for doing a giveaway. I love that. So 9th person to enter letter P gets Poppy Seed.
Cool. Ninth person. Everybody's waiting.
I know. Oh my God. We only have one P. There we go. Okay. Ninth P. Here we go. 1, 2. 8, 9. Kevin Watson, congratulations. Poppy Seed is coming to you. Aw, that's awesome. Thank you, Brad.
Yeah. Very cool.
Love it. Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm going to go on to our next round. And these, again, estate sale finds. So good. I love them. Look how dainty and cool these are. Very modern, very mid-century modern, really cool. These are going to be, this is an auction, and I am going to start these at 20. And you are going to get both of them. They are tiny silver little candle holders, and they are for these little bitty mini tapers. You can see on the bottom, we are marked, which is so great. These are made by St. Elton. St. Elton, kind of hard to read, but right there. It is St. Elton, Denmark. And they are mid-century modern stainless little itty bitty taper holders. There, it's better, easier to read on that one. St. Elton stainless, 18/8 and Denmark. There you go. They are this fantastic little triangular. It's like a little mid-century triangle shape. Super cool. And I got these little guys. You can tell they're just a smidge small, but these take these small, teeny tiny tapers. They don't take regular size tapers. So I had, which was so handy, waiting, and I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but David and I both buy vintage candlesticks, tapers of all sizes from estate sales. So that way, when we find a little bitty taper holder, we definitely have candles for it. So what's so nice is I just lit the bottom of this to make it kind of melt on the bottom and just stuck it down in there. And that's it. It's just that easy. So these are going to come with all of these vintage floral tapers. Now it says there's 12 15-inch tall. Some have been burnt, and then you can tell some like that one have not. Okay. So some are used, some are not, depending on how you want to burn these down. And they are kind of like a bright orange, really great for summertime. So mid-century fabulous. And I'll show you how I did these. Let's see. I'll pull this little guy out of here. See how I melted the bottom just like that? That if you have a candle that doesn't fit and it's too small, melt that bottom. Melt that bottom. And it just sticks down in there, super handy. So it's going to come. I'm going to send you all of the little tapers with it. So that way you have them, burn them, let them burn, and then you can replace them too. So you're getting the taper holders, the tapers that are in them, and the little package of holders. So thank you, Erin, at 20. If anybody else wants to get in on these, now is the time. They do date to like early 60s design wise. Very mid-century, very cool, and they will shine up better than this. I didn't do the greatest job shining these up, frankly, but they are nice and shiny, really pretty, and in good shape. So let's count them down. Erin, thanks so much for your bid, hun. Super groovy, nice too if you have like a console table or you want to incorporate these into a centerpiece. You can't go wrong with little tiny mid-century tapers. So right. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. You're getting the pair. And they are Danish and so groovy.
Yeah.
Had to pick these up.
Yes.
I know. I love them too. I do too. Cute fluff. I love this style. Yep. Yeah. And these papers are awesome. So there is my bid in from Victoria. Thank you so much, Victoria. Erin, congrats. You are getting the whole kit and caboodle for $20. Awesome. Thank you, girly.
Awesome. All right, I have a quick claim. It's time to bring the puppies to the yard. I have 3 different dogs. They were all captured from the same estate sale. They're all done by Enesco. So they had quite a collection. So we're going to start with the first one here. We've got the Basset Hound, and they do have their little stickers on here that actually were there to show you what the actual dog is. So we've got the Basset Hound. Trying to get it to focus. Come on now. Come on. There you go. Basset Hound by Enesco. And he's got that tail up and he's on the prowl. I love those big old ears.
Basset hounds. They are so cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Little legs and yeah, just perky and everything. So it's kind of like a soft ceramic and nice hand painting. Looks very realistic. Thank you, Victoria. Just 10 more thumbs up we need to
We're
get
so close. Thank you guys. Awesome.
And then we've got a Cocker Spaniel, of course. Or wait, no, this is the Springer Spaniel. Sorry, it's not focusing for me. There we go, Springer Spaniel by Enesco. And then we have the Enesco tag on and the stamp on the bottom. In great condition. He looks like he's on a hunt, about to go get a squirrel or something. And then we have the traditional Cocker Spaniel, a nice dark brown ears. And Enesco tag on is not on the bottom of this one. Okay, so that's where it would have been right here, but you've got the stamp. So great condition on all of them. They're ready for a new home, new owner. They're 4.5 inches long. So let's just set them all up together so you can see how they look.
Oh, they're so cute.
It makes me want to just have a dog of every type, really.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look.
Oh,
Poppy Seed.
that's
Poppy
you.
Seed is that same spaniel.
Yeah, that's Poppy Seed. Let's set them like this.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, that is you, Poppy Seed. All right, so these are quick claims. I love it. Get the book too. So Poppy Seed right here. We got this little Basset, and then we've got the traditional Cocker Spaniel with the little short tail. All right, so these are going to be $14. Just put in the letter D for dog. D for dog.
Just needs a hat. That's right.
Yes, put a hat on your dog. Why not?
Totally Poppy Seed.
It is. So looking for the letter D for dog. They're $14 each from the 60s by Enesco. All right, Robin is first. Let me know which one you want. We've got the Cocker Spaniel, the Basset, and then we'll just call this one Poppy Seed, but this one is the
Spaniel.
Yeah, but the Springer Spaniel. Sorry, I can never remember Springer. So Robin, you are first, and then Lynn and Miff, and then Susan Arvoo.
Awesome. Robin, Lynn, Miff, Susan.
Robin, you got Poppy Seed. Congrats.
That's cool. So cute together, Robin.
Yes, and then we've got our Basset and our Cocker Spaniel. Lynn, let me know. And then Miff will be after Lynn.
Okay. Lynn, and then Miff, and then our girl Arvoo. Thank you guys so much. Just let us know. Okay, Lynn is the Basset.
Woof, woof. That's how it sounds.
Brooches.
All right, and then the last one here, the traditional Cocker Spaniel is left. We've got Miff. Okay, Cocker or Pat. Nicely done, Miff. Okay, gotcha.
Thank you, Miff. Oh my
you guys all so much.
Of course, Robin. I was like, wait a minute, that's Poppy Seed.
Right.
So I'm glad that worked out, Robin. That's so cute.
Yeah.
So cute together. Golly. Okay, I have another little Irwin guy. This came from the same estate sale as the Boy Scout from I think that was Sunday. This little one is just naked. We're just naked. And he is super cute. I'm gonna do him as a quick claim. I just want home and I really hope they put some clothes on me because I'm cold. So this little guy is made by Irwin. He is one of the hard plastic cupies. You can tell he is marked with the little Irwin circle on the back. He does have his little arms. They're just hanging on for dear life. And these little arms are always kind of wonky if you've ever had an Irwin cupie. Look at our little buns. So adorable. He has a little paint wear on his head, as you can tell, kind of par for the course for his age. These are typically from the 40s. So we're going to do a quick claim on my little guy. He is going to be $15, letter I. Letter I for Irwin. My name's not Irwin. I know. What would you like your name to be? What should my name be? Let's see. Um, I would like my name to be Little Pumpkin. You want to be Little Pumpkin? Okay, I'm gonna rub your little belly, Little Pumpkin. Phil Imp, you have your Boy Scouts cousin, Little Pumpkin, coming to Australia. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats. All right. So, yes, Steve Irwin, yes.
Crikey.
Crikey. Yeah, his son and daughter are doing a lot of amazing stuff, by the way.
I know. They have really carried on his legacy, and it's cool. We used to we loved Steve and Harry Irwin back in the day when our kids were little. Yeah.
All right. I've got a fun quick claim. We have 2 different kids' books, and these are from, let's see, from 1982 and 1970. So this is the 1970 version of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. And this is the play script of the musical. So you go through here. It's not the actual cartoon. It's a play script of the cartoon. So you can act it out with friends. It's a fun little thing, especially with summer coming. Have a couple kids come over and act it out. But it's also a good way for kids to learn how screenwriting works with books and all that. So that's your first one from 1970, good old Charlie Brown. And then my favorite, Heathcliff from the 80s, 1982. And he does it again. And, he's probably eating fish. Well, this sums it up. This is basically what's going on throughout the whole book.
Oh my goodness. That's so great. Heathcliff was like the edgy version. Like Garfield was kind of snotty, but Heathcliff just didn't give a hoot.
He didn't. And he got all the fish out of the trash cans and didn't care. So these are going to be quick claims. They're in good condition for a paperback, definitely readable. $8 each. Put in the letter B for book. B for book, and they're $8 each. You can either get Heathcliff Does It Again from 1982, or You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown from 1970.
I love these old books. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Robin, let me know which one, or if you want both. And then Gail, and then Bree will be after Gail.
Cool.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. I have some choices. All these fun choices. All right. These are a ceramic choice. Okay. And let's see. Am I doing a quick claim on these? Yes.
Robin, I got you for Snoopy. Gail, let me know if you want Heathcliff. And if not, Bree, let me know. All right. Yes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Awesome. All right. So these are going to be quick claims. First up is Kermit the Frog here. And Kermit is doing the news, y'all. Do you remember when he was a journalist on the Muppet News? Yes. This dates to the late 70s, believe it or not. Made by Sigma Tastemaker, original sticker and everything, made in Korea. Really a collectible little guy. No chips or cracks or anything. Really nice and usable, clean. It is glazed fully on the inside, so you can use it. Original little tag and a cute Muppets collector item as well, if you are a frog lover or Kermit is your guy. So really good shape on this adorable little mug and fun to drink out of. So Kermit is going to be choice 1. Choice number 2 is such a cute little set of lammies, and they're coming together. So this is choice number 2, and they are super sweet. I couldn't find a brand on them. I know they're made in Japan. This one has an ear repair, but it's well done. It doesn't really affect anything, doesn't really show up. And all of their little hooves are black, and they have the sweetest little blue eyes. And they are figurines. They are not salt and pepper shakers. They are actually figurines. So those are going to be your choices. You're going to get the little lammy pair, or you're going to get Kermit the Frog, the mug. And these are going to be choice for $14. And let's put in letter C. Letter C for choice. Muppet News Kermit or the Little Sweet Pie Lammy pair. $14 for choice. Thank you so much, Gail. Do you want Kermit or do you want Lammies? Or you can certainly take both. And then Aaron Long, Brad, Trina, and Robin in that order. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Love Kermit.
I know. They're so cool. So let's see what Gail picks. Kermit is going to Gail. Thank you so much. Aaron, do you want Lammies? Just let me know. If Aaron's passing, we'll move on to Brad. If Brad passes, we're going to Trina and then Robin. All right, Aaron's passing, so we are at Brad now. Looking, let's see here. Thank you so much. And then if Brad passes, Trina and Robin, be on the lookout. And then same with Arvoo. Okay, Brad is going to take them. You got him, sweetie. Thanks, Brad. Congrats, hon. Yay, thank you guys.
Lammy's got a home.
Lammy's got a home.
I have another quick claim. Smalls, and they're mighty. So great for your miniature shelf, different sizes. I have 2 different oil cans, and this one is about 5 inches tall. You have some rusty type of patina, nothing like that's corroding, but just a little bit of patina on that, which is what you want. And then I have a shorter one that has a little bit less patina. Love the sounds that these make. But it's fun for a little display. You can also use them for like an ephemera holder. And then I also have this little guy. He's a sad iron, but he's a miniature. So he's fun to set up into your little shelf and have a sad iron without it being too heavy. So let's show them together just so you can see what we got. Big to small. And these are going to be just quick claims for $9. Put in the letter T for 10, T for 10, and they're $9 each. Once again, 5 inches tall, 3 inches tall, and then 2 inches tall. Letter T. Robin, I see your T. Let me know which one or ones you want. And I see Laura as well. So Robin first. Go sad iron, shorty, or tall. Let's do it that way to keep it simple.
Fun in a mini shelf as well. I love all the little primitives to display in the kitchen, or around your laundry room.
Yeah.
Both oil for Robin. You got it, girl.
Got you for the oils. And then, yes, Laura, let me know if you want that little sad iron. It's sad, but
she's sad.
She's sad. So just let me know, Laura. Thank you guys so much. She's passing. No worries. So if anybody was interested in sad iron for $9, just put it in the comments. Otherwise, we'll bring it for the recap.
Fantastic. All righty. I have another ephemera lot that I put together. This one we are going to take bids on, and I'm starting it at $14. And I'm just going to start showing you stuff because there's a lot in this lot. So, and this is for everything I'm showing. Okay.
Yeah.
So first up, happy birthday to a fine child. Do you remember the little polka dot Japan figurines that a lot of us have collected kitschy wise? Wouldn't he be so cute with some of those little polka dotted animals? I just love that. And Carl, Zella, and Lawrence put their penmanship on this one. Look how he's swinging. So this lot, oh my gosh, you guys, it is fun because you can scrap with it. There's collectibles. There's stuff that's not been used. You are going to get, look how cute this little coloring book is. Toys. And it has a couple little things that have been colored in, but most of them have not. And I just love, let's see, 1952 on that one. And so 1952 on this one. This is ABC Dots to Follow, and it's coming also in the lot. You got lots of little, look at the little snowman. Oh, that's cute. This one has been done. So there's a few pages that have been done, but most are empty. Then next up, a new old stock card. And I think it's super funny for your birthday, brother. You're not too highbrow. Look at that poodle. And then it goes this way. You are not too dense. You're not too skinny. And it ends up folding out. It's got all of these different things on it. And then it says on this side, you're just right, brother. That's for sure. Happy birthday. And I love how big that old dog graphic is. It's just so cool. So whatever you want to do with these, again, not written in and does have the original envelope, believe it or not. So that's in the lot. Now check this out. These are so funny. We have earring cushions. Be kind to your ears with screw types. And these were the little cushions that you would put right there when you would use a screw-on earring. Those of you guys that I remember grandma had lots of screw-on earrings, and these little cushions would help because otherwise they really didn't stay on your ears very well. And I think that's why they ended up redesigning it from that screw thing to then the little clips. So I thought those were a hoot.
Yeah.
Then you have a little notepad from Denver Public Schools. Teachers report of pupil attendance each period, and there's quite a few there. So you get that little notepad. There's a bunch of collectible little playing cards down in here too for scrapbooking or journaling or what have you. An old Meyercord decal cherry. Another little playing card collectible. Then we've got, look at this little dog. Oh my gosh, so cute. Just heard of your operation. And look at the inside. It's furry. His little ears are just so furry and precious. Again, if you love kitschy vintage illustrations, you like to create with them or do scrapbooking with them, this is just everything. Hey, Holly Parker, welcome in. Welcome home, love. Good to see you. This one says Postal Kitten Calendar for 1971. The calendar is not there, but I just think, again, kitties and that little image are darling. Look at this. This is a mini Happy Returns kitty card that is included. And somebody did write on the inside, but I love all of the old fonts and everything too. They're just so good. Then we've got another little collectible playing card. Everything in here is nice vintage. Pretty little birthday greetings card. We have little Susie Q dancing up a storm. We have some more of these little collectible playing cards. Another little mini one. This one says hi, and I love she's got this big old phone. That is so cute for a little message. Another collectible card. Look at this one. Oh, for a nephew's birthday. That little puppy is so scared of that guy. So great. To the one I love from Quint. Oh, birthday wish, little rose. And then the last thing in this lot is a Barbie teenage fashion model magazine. And you could even subscribe to the Barbie fan club. It has the original little piece for you to do so. It's kind of like one big Barbie advertisement. And these on their own go for usually around 15. So that's almost like getting the rest of the lot for free. And you've got little crafts that you can do in here. We also have something called Barbie Code, where you have a secret message that you could write to Ken in Barbie Code. Oh, snap. We've got a story about Midge and Barbie, the new boy in town. Meet Alan, and Alan has 2 L's in his name. Oh, snap.
Wow.
So it's definitely geared, to teens and Barbie lovers. And let me see if there's a date in this. It is, let's see, definitely, I would say 60. Oh my God, I didn't even know these were in here. Look at this. These were in the front. This one is from your friend Francie. And it says 1965 Mattel. So you have a portrait you can frame of Francie. And then this one is from your friend Barbie. And it is still in there. That was part of the magazine. So how cool is that? You can frame Barbie's little pictures. So A is for Alan. Apparently Alan has quite a part in this little Barbie magazine. Lots of fun information in here. The code writing is particularly my favorite, but so much cool stuff in this lot. I'm going to start a countdown. You're going to get everything that I showed here all together into one. This is a bundle. Let's count it down. 15. We're at 16 with Sarah Lee Coleman, looking for 17. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid, and you're getting all this.
That's cool. Really good lot.
It is a good lot. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. A lot of potential. And if you're a collector too, again, great deal. Great deal on everything. So,
sure.
All right. Robin Watson took it at 25. Thank you so much, Robin. Thank you, Lisa and Sarah Lee, for your bids. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations, Robin.
Yes. What a great lot, Sarah.
Thank you.
Look at you put it all together. All right. Let's do a quick claim.
Yeah.
So, I didn't type it in. All right. So I have two different medicine bottles. They're vintage, possibly antique. I don't know for sure. But I got them at the estate sale. They both have Colorado Springs labels on them. So I thought they were pretty. Oh, no, actually, no. One has the Colorado Spring label. The other one has Mount Vernon, Ohio. So this one here is from J.M. Pumphrey, MD. So you've got the label still on there. It's empty, no cork. So nothing in there, and nothing written on the actual tag itself, but it's fixed on there nicely. And then in the pair that are coming together, you have glycerin, and this still does have quite a bit in it. And the cork, the original cork, it's broken off in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, still had that glycerin all up in there, and it'll arrive without leaking. It's been in there forever. Yeah, the bottles with labels, if you can get them, they're definitely sought after. The value of them, they go up because what they really want to see is that ephemera, the paper.
Yeah.
And if you can get the contents in it as well, is always nice. So this was kind of used mainly for like cough syrup type of thing, and lubricant is what I found for glycerin for the throat. Lubricant for the throat. And yeah, it's nice bottles. So these are going to be together as a quick thing. Sorry, Skipper. For $18, just put in the letter B for bottle. I keep on using B.
We like letter B.
Letter
And you get
B.
both of them for 18?
Yep, you get both of them for 18. So you'll have the one that has nothing in it but has the label, and then you've got the label with the glycerin still in there.
Oh,
So
no.
they're both coming together for 18. Just put in the letter B. B as in Bob.
That's a good deal. Yeah. Again, fun for a bathroom display. Set them with some old pieces of ephemera. Anything that makes it look like an old drugstore is always cute. David kind of has that theme in his bathroom. It's like all like old guy kind of Mantiques primitives.
Yeah, shaving stuff, old bottles, medicine bottles, little tins, all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Those are great.
$18, and they come together.
Very good deal. Okie dokie. Let me see where we are.
Oh, Trina, I see your B. We are sending those to you. Thank you so much, Trina.
Trina, those are awesome. Okay. I have a couple little books, and these are both from the 80s. This one I'm going to show you first, and these are going to be quick claims, by the way. This is You're Only Old Once by Dr. Seuss, and it is a book for obsolete children, which is for adults. How great is that? So this is a Dr. Seuss book for adults, and it says, is this the children's book? Well, not immediately. You buy a copy for your child now, and then you give it to him on his 70th birthday. Hilarious. Okay. So, to Fred, enjoy those golden years, the Elliots. We have an inscription from Christmas of 1986. And on the dust jacket, it says, laughter's the best medicine, and you're only old once is a delightful new defense against aging. Anyone who has ever submitted to a battery of medical tests will empathize with Dr. Seuss's everyman in this wry book. We follow our hapless hero through his checkup with the experts at the Golden Years Clinic. Oh, Lisa V, this is for you if you're still watching, girl. For the initial eyesight and solvency tests, look, this is how they did it. Through all the stops along Stethoscope Road to finally being properly pilled and properly billed. Hey, this is timely. Yeah. So let's get into it. With affection and afflictions, with the members he dedicated to the class of 1925. Wow. So one day you will read in the National Geographic of a faraway land with no smelly bad traffic. Have you guys seen this one? I had not, and I thought I had really seen all of the Dr. Seuss books, but this is really cool. In those green pastured mountains of Fatafazi, everybody feels fine at 103 because the air that they breathe is potassium free. And because they chew nuts from the tut tree, this gives strength to their teeth. It gives length to their hair, and they live without doctors, without nary a care. Oh, see, I can read this. We could just turn this into story time. So anyway, it is about aging gracefully or not so gracefully, perhaps. It's great. It's really a cool one. It's a grown-up Dr. Seuss book. I love it. All right, so that one is choice 1. And then choice 2, also I told you from the 80s, Care Bears 1984. And they battle the freeze machine. Look at this guy. He looks like the cold miser from that claymation. You guys know what I'm talking about. Love these Care Bear books because look how cute they are on the inside. Hello, we're the Care Bears. And you get like an introduction to all of the old school original bears from 84. Those of us that had Care Bears first go round. I remember every single one of these bears. So cute. I had this one. I had Tender Heart Bear. It's my job to help people reach out to others. I say that love is a warm, fuzzy feeling, so go ahead and share. And again, illustrations in these are darling, colorful rainbow stars, kiddos. They're fighting crime against this bad guy is the whole gist of the story. Tender Heart Bear said, I think Paul needs some Care Bear care. A lot of people that could use some Care Bear care. Before things get out of hand, said Wish Bear, Grumpy Bear jumped up and said, Grr, that Cold Heart is around. Paul needs some help right now. Cheer Bear shouted, okay, Care Bears, into your cloud cars and rainbow racers. So anyway, it's a good one. It's a fun one. If you love Care Bears, collect Care Bears, or know someone that does, that is your second choice. So I am doing both of these on a quick claim for $13 each. Letter D, $13. Letter D. Thank you so much. Hi, Jay. How's it going? Yeah, Grumpy Bear is a hoot. I do like Grumpy Bear. Okay, Gail, do you want Care Bears or the only old ones? Robin, same question. Regina and Lisa. Thank you, guys. So, oh my gosh, Jay, we never did watch that movie because it just seemed so far-fetched to me. I was like, I cannot wrap my brain around how this would ever thing. So, I never saw it, but was it good? Okay, so Gail, let me know. Then Robin, Regina, and Lisa. Okay, so Robin wants the Dr. Seuss. If Gail was going, Gail wanted Dr. Seuss. Okay, so Gail was first. There we go. Sorry about that, Robin. And then Robin did not want Care Bears, so I'm assuming she's passing. And then Regina and Lisa. Thank you, guys. Sorry about the confusion. Yeah, it was something based on a true story myth. Are you serious? No, there's no way. Are you serious?
Okay, you were first. Yeah. Regina's passing.
Okay, no worries.
Lisa Day.
Did anybody in the lineup want Care Bears? Just holla and let me know. And Gail, I got you for the Dr. Seuss. Thank you. Have fun with that one. Okay. All right. I will wait to hear, and I'm going to throw it back to David. Thank you, guys.
Just let us know, Lisa. And I've got a quick claim. It's Ephemera. It's for a kitchen. And just the colors, the design, everything about it's pretty fantastic. Took it off the wall at an estate sale. This is a dial herb to flavor ephemera piece. And so I'm going to show you the wear first. I just want to show you, we do have a little bit of tearing just from using it, obviously, right in here, and then down here at the bottom, just some wear. But the way this dial works is, so you've got parsley up here, dill, rosemary. You have all your different herbs around here. And then when you rotate it around up at the top, where that arrow is, you'll see the different types of dishes. So fish and shellfish. And then right here, you'll have like basil, says bluefish, halibut, mackerel, shrimps. And then bay leaf, you want to pair that with pickled fish. and goes down the line. So then you go over, and if you want to go to the next thing, you got meat and poultry. And so your basil you want to put on liver, lamb, veal, sausage, yada yada yada. Mint. You have mint here for sauce or jelly or lamb. All right. So you just kind of go around and you have all the different things. I'll show you right up here. You've got appetizer, soups, meat, poultry, fish and shellfish, vegetables, salads, eggs, cheese, sauces, yada yada. And the way you view it is just through here. So it's a neat working piece of ephemera. On the turn, you have the little eyelet with the little metal eyelet so it doesn't rip. So you can hang it up in your kitchen and just use it as you like. So with the yellow and green, I just thought it was really cool for a kitchen. You don't necessarily have to use it, but it does look cool. So it measures right at 15 inches long, and it's going to be $16. Just put in the letter H for herb or herb, letter H, and it's $16, 15 inches long, and a nice moving piece of ephemera.
Nice.
Yeah. So $15, put in the letter H.
Those are really cool. Yeah, those are old things intact are hard to find too.
Yeah.
Super fun because you can just hang that right in the kitchen as well.
Yeah.
You also could frame it. I think that would be really cool framed and then put it on like a green background.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I love the colors.
Yeah, love the colors, and it's from 1960s. From the 1960s, still intact. Right on, we hit 100.
Yay! Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the chat. We hit 100 thumbs up. You guys rock. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Woo-hoo!
All right.
Thank you, friends. Okay. Let me write that one down really quick. I think I've got two or three more rounds. Yes. Okay. So this is going to be a combo coming together. First of all, you are going to get the 1980s Walt Disney World playing cards. They are all there. That was pretty much what Walt Disney World looked like when I went as a kid. That is definitely how I remember it. And that is a whole pack of the Walt Disney World cards. You've got little Cinderella's Castle right there and how that looked in the 80s. Super groovy. And then with it, this is a Disney bundle, and it is going to be a quick claim. I think I said that. I hope. With it, you are getting the Walt Disney Songbook, and this is awesome. This is from 1976, and I love it. It has such vibrant, fantastic illustrations. And here's your table of contents, right? So you've got quite a few titles, and these are actually songs from the Disney movies, which is great. So here's like hi ho, we're off to work we go from Snow White. And it gives like a little synopsis of Snow White and the songs. With a Smile and a Song. That one's also from Snow White. And these are great because you can play them on the piano. Whistle While You Work. That's a fun one. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Come on, get smart. Tune up and start to whistle while you work. Someday my prince will come. When You Wish Upon a Star from Pinocchio. Give a Little Whistle. We've got Bambi. We've got Three Little Pigs. We've got Alice in Wonderland. Of course, we have Chim Chimney, Chim Chimney, Chim Chim Chiroo. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. Stay Awake for Mary Poppins. Go Fly a Kite. Oh, I love Mary Poppins. That's a fun one to sing too. And then we've got Peter Pan, You Can Fly With Me. So it is a really comprehensive Disney book. There's even stuff from Bedknobs and Broomsticks. We've got Angela Lansbury in this book, y'all. So fun. Does the grand piano come with it? No, but you definitely could do well with one if you wanted to play the music and have a sing along. So super fun if you like to sing with the fam, or kiddos that like these songs from the Disney movies. We have the Mickey Mouse Clubs. Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? MICKUI. Oh gosh, I'll be shut down for copyright or something. I
Yeah.
can't sing it.
Stop.
I forget about like all that
Same.
silly stuff, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I was just talking. I love this. Everybody Wants to Be a Cat from, I think that's from Lady and the Tramp, right? No, Aristocats. Aristocats. Bare Necessities, Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, you name it as a Disney song, it's probably in the Walt Disney Songbook. And with it, you are going to get the 1980s Walt Disney World playing cards. This is my Disney bundle of $18, and you get all of it. $18, and that is going to be, let's do a W, Walt Disney for W.
Okay, looking for W. Let's see.
Wait, what are the D's for?
I don't know.
Okay. Robin Watson, congratulations. This is coming to you. Thank you so much. And that was the first. Did I miss something with the D's?
No, I think they may have been thinking you were going to ask for D for Disney, maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Yes, I probably should have thrown that out there earlier. I apologize if that was confusing. Sorry, guys. Okay, congratulations, Miss Robin Watson. That little bundle is coming to you.
Nice.
You. Such a fun book.
Yeah. All right, I've got some quick claims of some. Well, a couple of them are Disney. So these are going to be comics, and they're in decent condition. They definitely have a lot of life left in them. Great for the table reading, like at the coffee table or in the bathroom, or for the kids' room. So first we have Mickey Mouse and Goofy Explore Energy. And through these, you have the nice colorful cartoons, comic style all the way through. No writing or anything on the inside, so they're in good condition for use. All right, so we have that one, which is Mickey Mouse and Goofy 1976. We have Super Goof and the Beagle Boys, and they're up to no good. Look at Goofy there in his jams. And this is from 1973, and also nice comics, colorful and everything. Then we have Hanna-Barbera, and that is the Roman Holidays. Look at him jumping through. And we've got the lion there taming the man. The man tamer.
The man tamer.
Yes. Wonderful cartoons all the way through, and some ads as well. And that one is from 1973. And then this is 1974. It is Walt Disney Uncle Scrooge. And
I love that one. Yeah.
About, going and checking some stuff out. So we've got the colorful cartoons on the inside and ads as well. So these are all going to be quick claims individually, not all together, but quick claims individually for $4. Put in the letter R. Put in the letter R, and they are $4 each. We have
Cute.
Holidays.
Letter R.
Letter R. I've had some like these before, yes.
Maybe a different one. Yeah, or maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. So, Sim, I see your R. Let me know which one or ones you want. We've got the Roman Holiday, the Super Goof, Mickey Mouse and Goofy, or Uncle Scrooge. And then, Gail, you'll be next. Okay, Sims, all coming to you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Simone
and
Mike. How are you guys? Good to see you. Okay, so these are quick claims, and I have some antique postcards, and I'm going to show them to you one by one. These are also great on these little stands. You can get these anywhere really cheap. I have thrifted all of mine, and the first one that I'm going to show you is this little feller. He's got some forget-me-nots. And it says, though you are far away in thoughts, you're here every day. So this one is just an all occasion. And then I think the rest of these are birthday. I have, oh, look at this. It's so pretty. It has like cross grain ribbon pattern in it, and it's gold, and it's just a birthday greeting with a little horseshoe for luck. along with some lucky 4-leaf clovers on a pillow. This one is dated 1910. And look how tiny this writing is, you guys. Like, oh, there is a message there to be read, but I don't know what it is. And this was addressed to Milo Armwine Mueller at the Lutheran Orphanage, Fort Dodge, Iowa. So they're writing someone that's in an orphanage. I wish I could read this. It is so sweet. So that is the birthday card. We've got this little feller. He is darling. Little sailor outfit. How cute is that? Him's popping out of a basket with some flowers, and he says, "Hey, happy birthday." This one is like 1909. Dear friend, Minnie, how are you getting along? Why don't you come over sometime? Love, Dora. Oh, so we are inviting a little friend over to play birthday greeting. I love this one. This one is actually unused. It is sad, Holly, I know. With best wishes on your birthday, and it's got really pretty, like kind of a gold gild to it. And then those gorgeous roses in lithography on it. And then you can tell it's a little old looking, but not written on. So that's really cool. And then the last one is another little happy birthday. And this one's kind of that gel style with the shine to it. And they wrote on here 1/4/1911 from, I think, Cami. Is that Cami? Maybe. So, from Miss Herman Reuter, Echo, Minnesota. So all of these, again, so sweet, antique, over 100 years old on all of these. Yeah. They are individuals, and they are all birthday, except this first one is just all occasion. And they are going to be quick claims for $7 each. $7. Letter S. As in Sarah, or as in Simone, or as in, ooh.
Yeah. Mike, you know, you can get out.
Oh, Mike, you poopy. Nobody wants a poopy. Little stinkers. Okay, Erin, you let me know. Would you like, we're going to call this one Red Roses. Little blue. This one's just blue. This one we're going to call Gold. Boy in Basket, or Unwritten. Unwritten, Boy in Basket, Gold, Red Roses, Blue. Okay. You guys are so ornery. What am I going to do with you, Mike and Simone? I love you guys. Thanks for being here, by the way. Okay. So, Erin, let me know. Brad, let me know behind Erin. $7 for choice letter S. Okay. Red Roses is going to Erin. You got it, sweetheart. Brad, do you want blue, gold, little feller in the basket, or unwritten?
Boy in basket.
You got it. We got boy in the basket for you. And if anybody wants these other three, $7 each, very sweet, just let me know. Okie dokie. Thank you, guys.
All right. I have an item that I previewed, but I actually forgot to look it up. But it's a pretty easy one. So I'm doing this as a quick claim. For those of you that are sewers or like to work with fabrics, textiles, this is a really nice piece. I want to say this is from the 60s, but like I said, I didn't look it up. You all probably would know. It is genuine leather for the case. It's made by Weiss. And these are and I don't even know the right name, but I just remember my mom had them in her sewing room, and I always would grab them and play with them, and I'd get in trouble. So these are the kinds that you cut for your fabrics, and give you the little jagged edge, like so. So these are great scissors. They're nice too. They do cut, and they haven't been worn out. Nice and sharp. You can see they're nice and polished. Pinking shears, yes. Thank you, Nancy and Holly. Thank you so much. So great condition. They were from an estate sale. I felt like we have some sewers around here. If you're looking for some, or if you want to just decorate your sewing room with some, it's a great way to do that. So these are going to be $16. Just put in the letter S for scissors or shears. $16, and I think they measure about 10 inches. Let's see. Yeah, 10 inches. 10 inches, $16 for a nice vintage pair of shears with their original genuine leather case.
Those are groovy.
They are.
And two. Good brand. Yeah. Erin,
All
I
right,
got you, honey. Thank you.
congrats, Erin. I got that for you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
So awesome.
Do you sew?
So good. I know my mom had some very close to those.
My mom had the exact ones.
Did she really? That's
Yep.
why. Your mom was quite the sewer as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Victoria said they can be sharpened. Very
Oh
cool.
yeah, but they are sharp, and yeah, you can definitely get them sharpened.
Really interesting. All right, very cool. The last thing I have is not anything I would normally even bring to a sale. But this was in a lot of things that I got. And I'll tell you what the issue is. It's a nice Afghan. However, look at what happened to the fringe. The fringe is toast. Okay. It doesn't have stains or holes or anything like that, but the fringe has seen better days. Okay. So it would make like the perfect blanket for a pet or over the back of the couch, just cover up the fringe. I'm literally just I just would like to let's do $8 on this quick claim, letter V. $8, quick claim, letter V if you want it. The fringe on the end is just done. But the rest of it is actually really sweet and I like the color. So $8, letter V. Phil, I'm going to put it in with your package. And that will be all the goodies going to Australia as well. Phil, that is awesome. Thank you, my dear. Fantastic. I think that's everything from me. So let's do our recap. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. You want me to start?
Yeah, you start, baby.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. We've had a lot of fun. I know we love the chevron pattern too, and that is so tightly crocheted. Like it'll hold up for a long time. I'd say just cut off all that.
Oh, it's a great one. Like it's really nice, but the fringe is just toast.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna just claim like we were doing a quick claim, but we're not going to use letters. We're just going to use the name of the item and the dollar amount we're asking for. So, for example, this one, 1940s to 50s, 1 gallon gasoline tank or gasoline tin, and it is full of patina. I'm asking 24 for it. Just put in gasoline or can 24. And there's no gas in there, so it'll ship fine, no issues there. And then I have a sad iron, a little baby sad iron for a little shelf. That is $8. Just put in $8 if you want a little sad iron. And then I have these 2 letter openers, and they are in the shape of a nice sword. And they're by Toledo, and they're a little bit different. One is 7 inches long, one is 6.5. And this one is black and gold. And then this one here is colorful. They're both $15. $15, just put in sword 15, and we'll let you pick which one you want. And then, I have this Swarovski, retired Swarovski crystal, and it's a swan, and it does have its marking on the bottom, this little stamp. And for that stamp, it's about 2¼ inches long. Oh, that's so cool, Laza. That's awesome.
Oh, Laza, you're a sweet bean. Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, and this little Swarovski piece, that is going to be, I can't find them. Oh, there it is, $26. $26 for the Swarovski crystal swan. It's discontinued, so very collectible. And then we had, this wonderful drink mixer. It's a 24-ounce drink mixer with the whiskey sour, all the different styles of drinks. And then on the front, you have the sour and rye with the blues and greens and a little bit of white. This is $30. $30 from the 70s. Great colors. And it's in great condition, so you can definitely use it. So just put in drink mixer 30 if interested. And then I also have the hang loose from the 70s, fun little piece, hand carved wood, probably monkey pod. Sharon also said it might possibly be mango wood. So,
Oh,
but that is $18. Just put in $18 Hawaii, and that's the hang loose,
I
which is
love that.
pretty awesome.
And such a great story with it, right?
Great
So
story.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last one I have is this beautiful piece of ephemera. It is the dial herb to flavor. And so you have your different herbs and the different styles of dishes. And then up top is where you're going to spin it around to find the types of meats or dishes you're going to do, whether it's poultry, meat, seafood, soups, appetizers, and all that. This
Yeah.
is, let me get it set up there. This is $15. Just put 15 ephemera, and I'll know what you're talking about. 15 ephemera.
Very cool.
And that's everything for me.
I love that. Hi, Bucky. How you doing, hon? Good to see you. All right. Well, we're going to recap it on into my turn. And I had these two precious little peasant woman Erskaberg dollies. And they move their little heads side to side. They're made in Germany. They move their little arms. And they're really sweet. And you can move their little arms separate from one another. But I just thought it was so neat that their little heads even had the capability to swivel.
Right.
And they're, of course, all hand painted. I have two of these. Here's her sister. And these are $10 if you would like to claim one. $10 each. And they are identical. So you can claim. Just type in Wooden Lady 10 and I'll know what you mean. Two available. And then I had this little tea set that matches, that is in the cutest pattern I've ever seen. I just love it. You get the teapot, a saucer, and teacup that matches. And then you get also the little sugar and creamer, $10 for all of the pieces. Okay. Cute for kiddos, grandkids, miniature shelf, what have you. Okay, so I have Arvoo for one of the little Erskaberg ladies. You've got it, doll. Thank you, Susan. And let's see here. Thank you, thank you. Okay. And Robin's gonna take the little tea set. It's so cute, Robin. I love that thing. Awesome. Robin, you got it, girl. Okay, and then I had these brooches I did in a bundle because the Kramer brooch was missing some pearls. So the big, gorgeous brooch, 2.5 inches. It has 168 prong set Aurora Borealis stones in it. And then it has all of these beautiful little red Navarrete stones that adorn the middle. And it is really nicely done. You can see they are all prong set or bezel set, which is very nice. You've got a nice long pin here. And it is a pink Aurora Borealis look. So it's just stunning. So bright and pretty, you can see. I mean, it just looks like diamonds from there. So that is in the bundle. And then I'm throwing in this bundle this Kramer brooch. It is signed on the back right there, Kramer. And it has the green peridot stones, and it's missing a pearl right there. And it's on the edge right there. Okay. So it's missing 2 little pearls. You could perhaps fix it if you wanted to. Can I purchase just the pink? I had them in a bundle for $40, but yes, Trina, I will do that. If nobody else wants them, I had this in a bundle for $40. But if there are no other takers, Trina, yes, I will do that. Okay. So if somebody wants the bundle of 40 first, let me know. Otherwise, I will separate this one out and do it for Trina. Okay. So just let me know, guys, for sure. I know, right? Totally, Brad. Totally. Okay, Trina, you got it, doll. You got it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. And then I had the Care Bear book. I will do it for 10 if anybody would like it, from 1984. Super sweet, no writing or anything. Good little story with a protagonist and a happy ending. So Care Bear book, put in Care Bear book 10. and I will do that little guy for 10. And then I had one postcard left for 7, and it is antique. This one is marked 1910 from Iowa. And this is the one to the Lutheran orphanage as a birthday greeting. So, and you can see it's got like that gold cross grain, put in 7 postcard. Okay. And I think that's going to do it for me. Yeah. That's it, guys. So thank you so much for such an awesome sale. My goodness.
Great sale.
Yeah, so fantastic. Brad said he can picture Mrs. Howell in those brooches. Oh, lovely. Yes, darling. Okay, Lisa's going to take that last postcard. You got it, girly.
Good guess.
Thank you so much, Lisa. All right. Fantastic. So huge thanks to my mod squad. You guys rocked it out tonight. Our girl Lisa just got out of the hospital. So Victoria, thank you for holding down the fort. And Phil and Holly and Amy, I could not have done it without you guys tonight. So thank you so much for all the lovin's. And of course, thank you for shopping small business. You guys are the reason we're here. This is how we pay our house payment. We are real people doing this full time. So you guys showing up for us really, truly means more than probably any of you know. It's just so heartfelt, genuinely appreciated. So thank you guys. Thank you. And yes, Victoria rocked it. My mod squad are the best people. I love them all. So thank you guys for such a fun and great night. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, we have a bunch of posts going on in there right now. Check it out. The description's in the video. It's just our little private Facebook group for our chat. And make sure if you're still feeling like shopping and perusing, I did list some new stuff on eBay today. I'm going to be listing some new stuff probably later on, even tonight and tomorrow. And then we're going to hit estate sales and maybe go up to Denver this weekend. I'm not sure what our picking entails exactly, but we're making a plan. So remember, anything you purchase tonight will not be invoiced until Monday. And it will combine with anything you might purchase on Sunday. Okay. So guys, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. We appreciate all of you. This community is genuinely everything to us. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the love. Mods, we love you. And we will see you back again on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for another rockin' Coleman Collective with fresh, vintage, and antiques. So wish us luck tomorrow. All right. Guys, have a good one. Congratulations, giveaway winners, and thank you all for being so good. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye.